Hey, can you tag me?
So, let me take my pants off.
Question. Did I ever dodge a ball? As a matter of fact, I did.
So it's the option is take yourself out.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Married Couple Podcast. And how was your day? My name's AC. I'm your guest host. And this is Dave's beautiful wife.
He didn't turn on my sound. Sam, I am. Jesus.
That went well off without a hit.
I forgot I had to
It
work.
sure did.
That was gorgeous. I was
love it.
oh,
Oh,
how you
fuck.
doing?
So tonight's show's going to be a little different, guys. This is our second annual Sam's birthday episode where we put
Woo!
Dave and Nunya in the hot seat. AC is going to be my lovely co-host tonight. So since
evening.
you are a guest co-host, let's start it off with AC. How was your day?
Oh, thank you for asking. I love being asked that. It's great. I had an awesome day. I got to help people usher in a new era of sustainable energy with Tesla every day. I get to make people happy, get them off of gas, and make them save some money. So
That's
I
awesome.
can't complain. Yeah, it's really rewarding. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your day?
It's been good. So I didn't make bonus last month. Wah, wah.
Womp womp. It's
My
okay.
goal was to make every month of the year. But I did. I have this month. Today was the last day of the month. We're still in the annual enrollment period for Medicare, and it's been busy, but not as busy as it usually has. But it's been
Mhm.
kind of a crazy week. I had some friends from Vegas in town.
No
And we
way.
went to went to the tiki bar here in Omaha, if you can
Okay.
guess that we have one, but it was really fun. That was a good time. I
Did you
don't
get really
know.
drunk?
Yes.
What's
That happened.
up, Kaylee? What's up, May? How are you?
Hey guys.
Welcome to the stream.
So, AC, you're gonna have to tell me how to make sure I highlight their comments here.
Sure. You can go to where the little chat section, and this is
Mhm.
blind because I don't have anything on my interface, but yeah, you go to the chat section,
Uh-huh.
and then you just on where you see it, there's a little star next to them. You just touch it,
Oh,
and it becomes big.
touch the star
Yeah. Mhm.
like that.
Not the star exactly because that's pinning it.
Says show.
You touch that. Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh
Kaylee
yeah,
says.
YouTube. Oh yeah, YouTube.
And then
Hell
we
yeah.
have her also
Oh,
saying,
yeah,
Facebook. May got thrown out of Fireside because we stopped it. And then Cass is not there. No, we're going to be over here on Facebook and on YouTube. So join
Yeah.
us here. New era of the show tonight with AC. So
I want to say, first of all, thank you so much for allowing me to do this. It's one of my favorite things to watch, much less be on. So really an honor to do that. What's up, everybody in the audience? Lots of
Yes.
engagement tonight. We want you guys to be a part of it as much as we are. And I definitely want to wish Sam I Am a very, very happy birthday because it's
thank
very,
you.
very important for me to you to know that and to celebrate it
Yes.
correctly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is the birthday. I figured tonight would be perfect to celebrate with all the people I love. So
Yeah. In fact, let's do this. This
Okay.
next segment is brought to you by Don Julio Reposada. A little bit different
Ooh.
than what Dave does normally, but I want it to be fancy with you, and I want to have a drink with you, and I want to toast you guys.
Oh,
So
I love it.
if you guys are at home and you have a bottle or something to drink or smoke, put it up there and raise a glass to your girl because she gives you hours of content, and she's your friend. So
Aw, thanks.
cheers to you.
All right.
All right, cool. I'm doing that. All right, you got to loosen up.
Yes, have
So,
to.
What do we have? And so here we go. So let's go. Cheers
Yeah,
to
cheers.
you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Sammy.
Thank you.
Woo!
I know, right?
That'll loosen you up.
Right?
All right. Ooh, what are you drinking on?
Captain Morgan
Of course.
with a Death Star ice. It's pretty sweet.
Nice. Yeah, that rich people ice.
It's just because we're Star Wars nerds.
Hey, it's nice to see you too, hon. Nice to see you too. And she says, happy birthday to you.
Yay.
Yeah. Awesome. Well,
Kaylee has everybody wanting to, or asking everybody to subscribe to our channel, which is great. Thank you.
Absolutely. Please do
Appreciate
that.
that.
Please do
Yes.
that because this is where it's at. Because this is actually where you get to see people's comments come in real time. We probably miss them over on the other one, you know.
Hmm.
I know it gets a little jumbled over there, and it's like hard as you know. You have to go out of the screen to find them, but here
Yeah.
they're right in front of you. We can interact like the old stereo days with
Yeah.
you guys front and center, and that's what matters, you know. And
Yes.
yeah, and
Absolutely.
send a message to the Couple Podcast Instagram, and we'll eventually play those messages if you actually want to be heard.
Yep. And that's scrolling down there at the bottom here on the screens on anywhere you're listening to. How fun is
I'm
this?
excited about this. I never think
I
I'd
know.
be on this side of it. All right. So
I know.
what's the deal here? How do you guys even
Oh.
start this?
Well, I mean, we talk a little bit, about how the week's gone and things like that. I don't know. It's been kind of, Alex is doing really well.
Yeah.
She had the knee surgery. She's putting weight on her leg. Finally, she's
Finally.
really trying to rehab her knee so she can dance in one competition this year, but we'll see. But she's doing well with that. Other than that, I don't know. It was funny. I was listening to last year's Dave and Nunya on the hot seat on stereo, and it was pretty funny. I don't know if you had a chance to. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got a little a taste of that. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
My
So
camera.
tonight I'm hoping that Dave will not run amok like he did last year. That's
Oh,
just,
come on.
I mean, he
But if-
can, don't get me
But if he
wrong, but
but if he doesn't, will it be our Dave? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think everybody's counting on that, honestly.
Right. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I know. I can't wait. Dave and Nunya are my favorite people. I mean, not that you aren't AC, but
Oh,
having
not
them
for-
on the hot seat's going to be really fun.
I've been there. I've been on the hot seat, and I don't know if first of all, let's address the fact that we're on episode 69.
Yes, right.
Thank you for doing that for me.
You're welcome.
Also, I remember when I was a guest on the hot seat, there was preparation going on. There was
Mhm.
just, I mean, people, specifically Dave, you and Dave, people, you people, kind of did some homework on me. You guys found out who my favorite band was. You kind of
Mhm.
brought out the cooking thing, and you guys went deep into the Instagrams to find some good shit. So, I'm not sure if I'm an investigative journalist like that, but I'll do my best.
Sweet. I'm excited. Oh my gosh. Oh, we have a message from Dave. He goes, I'm starting to drink now. So
Good idea.
dot, dot.
Good idea. We did.
Oh,
did.
and I guess we do have a voice message as well.
Oh, wonderful.
Hello, Sam. Hello, AC. Happy birthday, Sam.
Thanks.
How's it going, AC? I'm gonna
Awesome.
hit you up soon.
Living
Yeah.
the dream.
How is your day, both of you? Don't mind
Awesome.
the background noise. It's nothing. It's nothing.
it's
And
It's
then
nothing.
Then it's
Okay.
actually nothing.
I sometimes when people say no, it's nothing like that. It's something.
Mhm.
It's
It
something.
has to be
They're hiding
something.
something. Faux show. Faux show.
Oh my gosh. So I mean, we could go into, I don't know. Dave's sister says, oops, I gotta figure this out again.
Hey, it's
Happy
Barbara.
birthday, Sam. Yeah. She's been on our show.
Yeah,
We interviewed
caught that
her.
one.
She's
Yep.
great. Yep, she says happy birthday. May also had said prior. She gives me hours of text messages. Happy birthday again. Already great new poetry. So
Awesome.
yeah,
May's always around. We love you.
yes, I love May.
Add a little bit. Save. There we go. Trying to not to flicker too much.
Okay, I was wondering about that.
It's a different setup altogether. So I was just wondering if it's
You do
handling
keep
it. But I don't-
blinking out a touch.
I know. I hate that. I hate
like
that.
Max
It
Headroom or
It
something.
might be the light. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, we'll keep going. I'll keep working on it.
Yeah, we got
so,
this.
So I heard that I heard, not that I watch the show religiously, but I heard that you guys do some articles that might be a little bit
Yes.
crazy,
yes.
right?
This week's, gosh, for one, I wasn't able to. It's been busy at work. Let's be real. Usually, I take my downtime between calls at work. It's a
Yeah.
great use of my time, but and find stories. But I do have a couple. We
Okay.
can do this one first, if you're ready. I mean that. I assume that's where we were going.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so let's see. There was a
Yeah.
woman flying from Houston to Ohio who got a little weird. So she was on the plane and she got up and she started looking at she was in the middle of the aisle, started looking at the exit door and just staring at it. And they're like, yeah, you kind of got to get out of here. You can't do that. And then she tried to
You gotta get out of here.
you can't just be a weirdo and stare at people. But she actually then started to try to open the door. They were at 37,000 feet in the air right there.
Oh my God.
They had to tackle her. And then she bit one of the passengers on the thigh. No, no doubt. On the thigh, because they were trying to restrain her because she's trying to open the darn door up in the air, for Pete's sakes. Then they worked their fingers up to her jawline in an attempt to have her release the bite. And when she eventually did, here's why she did it. She said Jesus told her to fly to Ohio and then told her to open the plane door. She was going to see a pastor friend in Maryland, I guess. But she didn't tell her husband she was leaving. She took no luggage. She was traveling alone. She hadn't flown in a long time. She said she had claimed she could not breathe on the plane and decided to get up from her seat. She then remembered trying to open the door and bit the person. She also says she has anxiety and she became very anxious and normally wouldn't have done these things. But, Jesus told her to do it.
Jesus,
so it was fine. I mean,
she's a compelling figure. I heard that we have to please him in order to get to the pearly gates, right?
I guess if he tells you to, open a plane door and bite somebody,
what would you do?
Who am I to say?
If Jesus visited you in the night and you knew it was Jesus and you're like, it's him for sure. It wasn't a dream. Would you carry out these? Yeah, WWJD. What would you do? Would you do what Jesus commands? You'd be like, dude, Jesus, you're crazy, bro. You know that I'm going to die.
Right?
As soon as I open
I don't
that
know.
up.
I guess it's that faith thing. I don't know.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Do you take that leap or do you not? I don't know.
That's literally the craziest leap of faith ever. That's it right there.
And I mean, something weird is going to see a single pastor in a different state, not telling your husband. I think she thought, oh shit, I'm going to get caught for cheating with this pastor guy. I got to make up something. Let's try to open the plane door. That's my take on it.
Oh, you were like, you know what? The only way to like a child, like I'm about to get caught. I'm going to blow this whole shit up.
Yep.
If I can't have you, no one will.
Right.
No one will. I will open this plane door.
I don't know.
I just feel like God or Jesus wouldn't give you the ultimatum. It's like, if you loved me and if you want to get into sky heaven, you have to do these things. And you're like, well, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that, dude. Like, why? Are you sure you're Jesus? This is a setup. This is a prank call.
Seems kind of something the devil might do if I believe the stories. I don't know.
Open the door, sweetheart. Jesus loves you. You want to go against Jesus? I feel like he'd use it against you.
Absolutely.
Oh, you don't want to do that? Okay.
Oh, no. What?
You're not making it.
Write that up.
Yep. I'm going to give this to Gabriel when he meets you.
Right.
That's fucked up. Yeah, I don't know about that.
It is.
What's up, Jace?
I don't know. Yes, I have to say, Jace was worried today when Dave posted the post on Facebook that Dave wasn't going to be here, but I told him he would. No, never fear, he will be here. It's just we have a different format tonight, so thank you for joining, Jace.
and I love the format. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
It's going to be fun when the boys get on. So
oh my gosh, I do want. Wait.
Yeah, before you get into the next thing, I do want to say that it's going to be fun because I know you guys have watched the show. You guys are religious Dave and Sam watchers. I'm going to do a little something different than Dave. I'm going to do a top 10 list like Dave usually does, but I've decided to do a baker's dozen, which is 13. And
I'm so excited.
And if anybody here is a 90s band music aficionado, that's the list that we're going to do. So I can't wait to go through a couple of those, and maybe you will figure out what some of those bands are. I'm sure you will.
I hope so. I mean, I am a 90s baby, kind of. I mean, right? We were in our formative years in the 90s, right?
Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely in their formative years. So
Yes.
stick around for that, and we'll do that a little bit later on. But
Right.
yeah.
May also typed in, I told Daniel where to find you. What do I do about Betty? Well, Betty can still leave messages on our IG if she wants. So there's that. So she can also find us on YouTube and Facebook too.
Awesome. Yeah, you totally can do that. And you can
Yeah.
also find I'm also simulcasting it over to my YouTube and my
Sweet.
Twitch and things like that. And it's something called D Live. So if anybody's watching on D Live, what up?
Yes, well, nice to meet you folks.
Yeah, hell yeah. Some more exposure. So
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
sounds good. So what else you got it for us there? You got a
Well, I
couple.
don't know. I mean, we could bring the boys up or
Oh yeah, let's bring
yeah,
what? Let's
should we
bring
do
the
that?
boys up. That way
So-
they can partake in this for sure.
Yeah.
Excited.
Let's do that. I think we might have
That's the shirt right there, buddy.
Did I mean to treat you bad? Yeah.
I know that band. And it's called Candlebox.
That's
Yeah.
our
Mhm.
theme song.
it's their song.
That's it's your song. You guys, both of you guys, a song.
Boys' song, yes.
All right. All right.
It's
Candlebox rock.
that's what we couple skate to.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Candlebox.
Turn on the lights.
Our dog is barking in the background. So
Turn on the
sorry.
lights. And now that makes us human.
I'll actually take care of it. You talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right
Oh,
there.
jeez.
Oh, just a little chloroform there. No worries. No worries.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. We got a couple of comments here.
Yeah. So we have let's see here. May said Sam has been a princess with Leia for a year now. It's time to bring her again. Good wishes. Sorry, I cannot read. I'm really dyslexic, guys. So Barb said, "Hey, little brother." Jay says, "Yay, there you go." And then May said, "We promote her to Admiral because she has grown so much, hair color changes and whatnot. But most importantly, it is what she has gotten is lots more love." There we go.
Here we are.
And Rock, he's
Rock's
joined. And
Who's
said-
Rock?
I don't
oh,
know. Some
here
guy.
you guys are. Hey, Rocksteady.
I'm doing.
This is it's the birthday episode.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
There we go.
You're welcome.
I was waiting for everyone to say that.
I'm so excited just to for these shows because I don't have to do any prep whatsoever. So
No, not
it's
really.
well, I did put in this for Nunya's headphones he's got on. Because you definitely look like you're from Top Gun right now.
Oh yeah.
You're out there moving those planes, getting ready to take off. Come on,
This guy.
Right.
They're the best. They all congregate in Miramar, California. Top Gun.
Oh,
Absolutely.
The best of the best.
I will say somebody kept me up way too late last night, and it
Who
was
kept
not
who
Sam-
up late-
and it was
way too
not
late?
Sam I am.
All right.
It was Nunya. It was all his
It was-
fault.
Jesus made me do it.
What are you gonna say now? Sorry.
Jesus said keep Dave up, so I kept Dave up. That's like,
Hey, Nunya, this is
me and Jesus are tight like that. Yep. hmm
This is Jesus. You know what would be really funny, my son, is for you to keep Dave awake. Right away,
Yeah.
Jesus. I'll be super Top Gun about it.
I Captain.
So last night I'm getting ready to go to bed. I haven't felt the best. I feel like I have a cold or something. But I'm like, I'm going to bed. You know, Dave's like, "Babe, not ready to go to bed." I'm like, "All right, see you at 4."
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Not ready to go to bed. Well, you can't stay here.
Pretty much.
I don't know what you're thinking is going to happen in this room. Get the fuck out.
He's like, "I'm gonna get on
I don't-
the other app and talk to Nunya."
I honestly don't remember what time we got off of chatting, but I do know my wife was pissed. Totally pissed.
Mine was too when I
I
tried to
wasn't
wake her
quite
up and talk
mad.
to her.
Babe,
No, he comes
babe,
in
he
like
said something so
4:30.
funny. Wake up.
talk
He
to her,
usually does that.
Dude,
try to
No.
wake her up and talk
God.
to her.
Haley was there. Nunya was there. It was so much fun.
Well,
And
no,
then
I
Lisa
hear
left
him
some
like
messages.
in the back of my brain saying, "I love you," and I'm like, I'm ignoring that. I'm sleeping. I didn't hear.
I
it. I heard it, but
know.
I didn't.
We did a Brady Bunch dance.
And then
we did. Didn't we? Yeah, come on.
I think I'll go for a walk outside now. The summer sun's calling my name. I hear you now. I just.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, that
the
was a
other
little
one, though,
crazy, my
the
love.
one we were supposed to look at. Yeah, we were supposed to. Yeah, that's the other one. Here it is.
you
Here
hit the
it-
wrong one.
Yeah, no, I actually like that one.
Story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold.
At least he's not playing along.
The youngest one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was making my thing.
It's all
It's a
right.
story
There we
of a
go.
man named Brady who was
He's looking at nobody.
Right.
Come on, that was the way we did it. That was
Yeah.
the way we did it.
This
That's
is
kinda what we
this
did.
is when we get dumb, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. This
Oh,
the
shit.
scene before and the segment to come is brought to you by Don Julio. Don Julio tequila, the smoothest
It is so
tequila in
good.
Mexico.
Oh goodness.
I do quite like it. Anyway.
I didn't have any rum. I didn't have any rum. I'm not a fucking pirate, so I don't have rum. Always.
Well, my husband is.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I know. You know, the other night I was on Clapper doing a live, and I was commissioned to be Jack Sparrow for so long.
Oh.
Yeah, like, can you do it? I was like, yeah, I can fucking do it. Yeah, I can fucking do it.
I actually one of the best. Here's one thing that I can tell you. And it is bachelorette parties love Captain Jack Sparrow. Because
Dave would know.
because yeah, I've dressed up as Captain Jack a few times. We could probably find a picture of it somewhere. I'll have to look for that. But yeah, and there's a river cruise or a boat that goes down the river, and it's just people drinking and partying and whatever. And Nunya and I went on that at least one. Did we go twice?
No.
This
We
one
went,
go again?
I was on the first one.
we went once. I went on the second time that you
Right.
went. The first time you met El Jefe
Oh, yeah.
And that
And
is our friend who was just here from Vegas.
from the Tiki Bar. Yeah.
And
Mhm.
that's where I met him, was me dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow, and
Mhm.
he was he was also a pirate, but
I have
goth
pictures. I have
pirate.
pictures.
I don't know what it is.
I have pictures of that pirate cruise. I have pictures of it.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to find.
Any you can share?
I'm trying to find Dave as Captain Jack. Give me
Well.
just a moment.
Wait, were you Captain Morgan or Captain Jack Sparrow?
oh, I was absolutely
Yes.
I was
drinking-
Captain
that's
Jack Morgan,
drinking
savvy.
a lot of Captain Morgan.
He was, yeah, the answer is yes. He was.
Right.
When you
Yeah.
when you know the depths of the black pearl, you can be anything you want to be, savvy.
We've got a couple.
Okay.
All right, here is May or Betty.
All right, to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, which is exactly what we did, to flip on stereo for a couple of minutes to see not only the shock and surprise to see Dave up past his bedtime, but it's like Jane Nunya. Did I say that right? No, you didn't. It's Jane Nunya. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. The guy who's too short for his voice, right? That's him. That would be him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. To wake up to hear whatever was left of that show, I'm not sure what I heard, but I left the house feeling a little concerned. Sam, happy birthday! Don't you know? Hope you get everything that you deserve and more.
I don't know if I like that.
You're much appreciated and loved long distance, and we send you hugs and best wishes. Ha. Gotcha.
Seriously.
Hey, we're under 45 seconds, under 50 seconds, and gone.
Woo.
Have a good day tomorrow, Sam. I
So
can't
many
believe it's
things-
been a year already.
So many
Holy
things came to my
crap.
mind when he said, "I hope you get everything you deserve." So many things came to mind.
I was like, I don't know if I like that. That's
She meant
Oh
uh,
my
nice.
god,
I hope so. I hope so.
crap.
Goodness gracious.
her messing up that name, and I didn't clip the one, and I apologize, babe. I know you had said, "Hey, I might want that clip," but
Oh,
if you
yeah.
remember,
Oh, it wasn't her.
Who
It,
didn't-
it was
no, it
Truthful
wasn't. It
Sweet.
was-
Yeah.
right.
It was we were listening to the last year's birthday episode, and Truthful Sweet came on and was like, "Hey, Sam, I am. Hey, Rock. Hey, I am Dave." And
Hananya.
Hananya. And we all busted
Hananya?
up. Yeah.
Hananya?
And then Rock's like, yeah, what is that? And he was like, how did you come up with that? It's like, he was like, I just don't know the origin.
Rock's
And
trying to figure out the origin of
I'm
Nunya.
like, it's like Nunya
Aztec.
business. And he's like,
is it
huh?
Gaelic? Is it
Latin? I don't know.
Ancient Mayan.
It was pretty stinking funny. I just have to say.
It's all of the above.
There was a whole theme of us talking about that on that episode. So
And Kaylee, I didn't mean to say Gaelic. I apologize.
what? Jesus.
Oh, it hit you?
But
Gaelic. Yeah. Anyway, May left another. Here it is.
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. Come on.
Come on. Come on.
All right. It'll yeah, we're talk amongst yourselves. It's not working.
Okay.
So I'll get my internet back on this phone, and but Daniel Limp showed up, and you guys can call it out. Sorry, it's not my show.
It
Go on.
isn't.
I'll shut up. I'll shut up until I'm requested to talk about something.
So real quick,
Anyway,
Rock,
Dave, excuse me. Daniel, welcome to the Married Couple Podcast. Jesus, know your place.
Rock had said, I couldn't find you guys. Happy birthday, Sam. Dave, you're looking better. Oh, wait, that's AC. Hey, Nunya.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I've been working out my face.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Dan had said, happy birthday, Sam. And then Jace was saying hi to Daniel. Everybody's saying hi to Daniel. So there we go.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi, welcome to the room.
So how was my day? Truthfully,
got it.
between the anxiety and job hunting for a second job and not coming up successful,
Just started working.
I have put my heart in a very bad place. They repainted my kitchen today in the complex I live in. The paint smell got a little too strong. I was only here less than an hour. Almost hit my head on some concrete. Literally had fire engine company 18 come out to check my blood pressure, and it was like over 200, over 89. They rushed me to a hospital. It came down within 3 to 4 hours. I came home by 6 o'clock and just barely caught this show. And I'm with Sebastian, who now says we have to order whiskey cake because it's your birthday tomorrow.
Oh.
Gee, Sam, I'm cleaning up here. Wish you were here, kid. Have a
Are you
good
going to
one.
send me some? I want whiskey cake.
After that, no one is allowed to say anything about their fucking day.
I know, right?
Okay?
Mm.
That's
Totally
that
agree.
all happened today?
Fine.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, May. I haven't heard from you today. I guess that's why.
Eventful.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just-
So
He doesn't mean it either. Tell us how your day was. All right.
yes, tell us our anyone
course,
tell us how your
anyone.
day. Yeah.
Just try to beat May.
Yeah, it's like a
mine,
one
Yeah.
one up.
mine was
Yeah.
mine was fine. Thanks for asking.
I have
You were
not
next.
asked you to yet.
You were next.
We haven't even gotten
Okay.
there.
Okay. Nah, just checking.
You were
All
next.
right.
We can't wait to tell you.
Right.
He's
So
gonna be like,
I
nothing.
I almost hit my head on concrete earlier.
did you really?
No,
And what happened?
almost
Did
fell-
not.
I did almost fall off a ladder though. That's true.
Oh, that sucks. But it was almost,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
didn't. So you're fine.
Man,
Yeah.
it's true. We live the same lives in different places. My God.
Mhm.
My God. Holy shit, man. Well, I hope you're okay. I hope May's okay. I hope everybody's head's okay. I hope everybody's getting
Yeah.
ahead. Dave, how was your day?
Me?
There we go.
Me?
Are you
my
Danny?
my day was a little hungover.
Why?
It was you know what? Honestly, I always start a week ago. And everybody knows now my dad passed last week. I mentioned that on last week's show. And I hadn't really last night was really kind of the first time I think I dealt with it a little bit. And so I needed an evening to get on with Nunya and just to kind of just laugh and just be silly. And so we did that. But yeah, I was paying for it today. But it's all right because normally, and actually, since I've been job hunting and stuff like that, it's one of the only times that I've actually kind of stayed up, and I needed kind of a night to unwind a little bit, and so that part was good. And of course, Nunya was there for that.
Mhm.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Sorry, your
My
wife was
pleasure.
mad.
Now, before we go over to Jay Nunya, Was that cathartic? Seriously, was that cathartic for you to have that night with your boy and hash stuff out and get stuff off your chest?
It was well needed. It was the night again. I hadn't really. I've been talking to my brother and stuff like that. We're planning the funeral coming up. And Daniel, thanks, man. Daniel said that he's sorry, so thank you. I appreciate it. And no, but I hadn't really dealt with it. And then I chatted with one of my sisters, which kind of got in my head a little bit. And then I talked to my brother again, and I was kind of just a little bit upset. And I just needed to just unwind. And he's always there for that, though. This is what we do.
Mhm.
This is what we do for each other. He's literally exactly. It was exactly what I needed. But
That's
every time something like this happens, that's what he does. So,
that's when you
and
know
in
who your
reverse,
people
me
are.
for you.
Speaking of El Jefe says, I'm only here because it's episode 69.
There he is. We were
There's
just
our
talking
boy.
about you. We were just
My
talking
man.
about you, buddy.
My man. That's why I'm here. That's for sure. Well, on that
Yeah.
note, let's popcorn it over to Jay Nunya. Jay Nunya, how was it?
Yes, sir.
I mean, how was your day, first of all, and then tell us about last night.
Okay, we'll start with my day. I probably shouldn't have left the house. I did leave the house. I stayed up too late, and that's why I almost fell off a ladder. Honestly, I was 10 feet in the air on the ladder. Once again, doing some painting, doing some artwork for a local business in town. And I probably should have just not even went in today, but I was like, I made a commitment. I got to get up. I got to go to work, and I probably shouldn't even driven. But I did. I got it all done. I met all the demands for the day. But yeah, I was a bit hungover. But after chatting with Dave's sister, I decided we can make a day of this. So it's fine. My day was fine. It was a little dangerous, but it was fine.
Well,
Well, we're glad you're okay and survived that.
I'm
that
glad you didn't
fall.
fall. I'm glad
I
you're
did
alive.
not. I didn't, and I didn't drop paint from
Ooh.
14 feet in the air. So it worked out good. I got all my
There
work
we go.
done and did what I was supposed to do. And, it was good.
Now
It
you're
was fine.
here humoring me.
Now you're here. Yeah. I mean, now you're here on her birthday show.
Yeah.
And yeah, before we go, also I know that Barbara's here, and we haven't really met formally, but it's nice to meet you. A good friend of Dave's, and my sincere condolences to not only him but as well as you. So
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So,
Okay.
honestly,
Keep going.
okay. So
Sorry.
here's why
Now
we're
I brought
here.
it down.
Last year I decided that I really wanted to interview Jay and Dave, and
Mhm.
I thought I've been around a while. I love both of you, and I wanted to hear more about. I wasn't there when they first met. I've really only been around for the last almost 7 years, and I wanted to get to know them better. So we interviewed them, me and Rocksteady last year, but I wanted to do it again because why not? It's fun. And taking Dave out of control of his own show is really fucking funny, and
Yeah.
I love it.
And it's been your show anyway, babe.
I know, but
it is tough to sit here and not talk. so it
you
is
know,
really tough for
the
me.
main theme of last year's show was Dave, shut up. I've got this.
Okay, yeah.
Wait for me to ask questions. So hold your horses. I've got this. So I'm thinking that's kind of what we're going to be doing this year.
Okay.
So, AC, I'm sure you have some questions for the boys, but initially, a lot of people who are listening here tonight did not hear your guys' origin story. If you can both sum it up fairly quickly to where we don't have to rehash everything, but tell us how you met, why you're such good friends. Each of you take turns, and inquiring minds want to know.
None of your first go.
Absolutely, I'm muting for this.
We were neighbors. We lived in adjoining apartments next to each other, and I used to go out on the balcony and smoke cigarettes, and he used to go out on the balcony and smoke cigarettes. And from there, we would there really wasn't much to it. But as soon as we started hanging out, we were boys right off the bat. What
was that moment? What was that moment? You're like, you are me, I am you. We are same.
I was just going to ask that.
Was there a moment?
They just looked into each other's eyes.
There was a few moments like that.
Yeah. You know what?
We're not talking
They were usually 3 a.m. moments where we would just bare our souls. And we were both like, yeah, right. I know I'd have done the same thing. We just knew. I don't know. We just talked, got along, and started hanging out, partying, introduced each other to each families, and we're kind of inseparable after that.
Oh,
So, yeah.
It was meant to be.
Like an American love story.
No, right? No.
What was the beer of choice when you were drinking them on the driveway?
Whatever was cheapest at the time.
Cheapest, yeah. Natty Light.
Natty Lights.
Natty Lights.
Natty Light. But that was back when the Natty Light was only to chase the rum shots. Because
right.
That is a
we
thing.
were both just rum drinkers. Right.
Daniel.
Yeah,
Daniel says the guy's version of The Notebook.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Could be.
Hold on. Jesus Christ. A new thing came in, and I'm not good at technology sometimes, but yes, the guy's version of a notebook.
Oh, it's perfect. It was the best comment so far.
I love it.
And he's right. We were neighbors. At the time, we've always parallel. This is what last year's episode was basically. Our lives parallel each other so much. From the people that we were dating at the time, the people we've been married to, the things that happen in our lives, things like that. It just
Kids close to the same age.
Right. And we were just there for each other during all the shit and during all the good times too. But yeah, it was, we worked together for a while, but I was running the karaoke at a karaoke bar, and Nunya would come up and we'd hang out there all night and just party. And then we'd go back, get back home and keep partying sometimes and stuff like that.
And play rock band in your underwear.
And then play rock band in their underwear. That I had a feeling that was going to come up again.
I mean, why not?
For the record, it wasn't just me playing rock band in our underwear.
I know there were other people.
There were a lot of people.
I know.
There was a lot of people, and we were
because it sounds really bad.
It's pretty fucking funny though.
I love that game.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm on a boat. I got my flippy floppy.
Jeff was there for a lot of these nights.
Yes,
too.
and Tyler, thanks for listening, Tyler. Said #bromance.
And
He's been there for a while.
Tyler's
for a lot of
been
it
there
too.
for a bunch of those evenings.
Yes.
Got people
oh my
checking
gosh,
in.
this is great. Oh my gosh, people
Hey.
we've not heard
I
who haven't
love
watched
it.
or that we know of that haven't. So thanks
Yeah.
for checking in and commenting, guys. It's really great to see the interaction here.
Yeah, it's the best.
We have one more voice message from either May or Betty. You want that now?
Sure.
Dave, you're not driving.
So, Sam, what exactly at what
so
time on
I'm the
December
only one
1st
that-
were you actually born? What hour was it? Sebastian wants to know. I don't like where this is going. When he asks a question like that, I begin to wonder myself. And that's what was wrong with Dave. He was a little drunk. Or were you both drunk? Because it kind
A
of
little
sounded contradictory. Like
a
you were
little
passing the
drunk.
bottle back and forth somehow. Nunya's in Vegas. Can be telepathic. You could have telepathic drunkenness.
It's amazing how
I
many Vegas
suppose.
people are here.
All right.
It is.
It is. Well, I just need,
Um,
we just need one more
love it.
piece. That's all. So we can
I
form
love it.
Ultron in the desert. Just saying.
Oh, there
Gonna
you
plant
go.
that. I'm gonna plant that seed right here. We need a right arm in the head. So
I got a Burning Man visual right there.
speaking of Burning Man, we can fucking do that. Also, yeah,
I know.
all that.
That's what I'm saying.
All that, dude. We can burn an effigy in spite of God right in the middle of the desert. It doesn't do anything, man. It's West Coast. Nobody gives a shit.
That's
Oh
true.
goodness.
So
Totally
I guess
true.
to answer your question, May, 1:03 in the afternoon. I believe. That's what my mom said.
Nice.
So.
Did you just text her?
I never.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Did you just text her?
No, she said it. Whatever. At any rate, I was gonna just text her. Whatever. Just because it doesn't matter. My mom will never call me and tell me happy birthday until that time. So,
Oh,
it's okay.
My mom's the opposite. My mom is like 6 a.m, so she's like, I don't want anyone else to call you first before me.
Oh,
and she sings me happy birthday. She's like, this tonight at 7:28 p.m. on January 25th, my life changed forever. Like,
see,
Mom, my God.
with my kids, I'm like, okay, this many years ago today, I was in labor and you were causing all this shit,
so annoying.
and then at the very time they were born, I'm like, all right, happy birthday.
You remind them of the pain.
Yeah, I do every year.
Of course, guilt-based love is always the best love.
Well, actually, it's more like I was so excited to meet you, but you didn't want to come out yet.
But then you
'Cause I'm
ripped
a
my
fucking
loins in
weirdo.
twain.
Pretty much.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. What did Rock say? Rock said, "It's not so bad. Dave was playing Rock Band with no underwear."
Could you imagine he's playing the guitar, he's playing the rhythm guitar, his dick's all flopping around, hitting him in the belly button. Nanya's like, whoa.
How do you hit those notes?
And then
That's a stretch. That's a stretch. That's a
I've done it
stretch.
too. I've done all types of shit with playing Rock Band. I love that. I love that game.
Dan says that he feels left out. He did not get to partake in guitar underwear.
You know what? We're actually having people over Saturday
Saturday night
after
after bowling, so it could happen.
You never know.
No pants fucking Rock Band, dude.
No pants
I don't think we have
karaoke.
Rock Band anymore,
What-
but, yeah.
The whole thing about the pantsless Rock Band, it wasn't planned. It's not like we came up with an itinerary
It was
like
so organic.
after the bar.
It really was.
After the bar, we're gonna go home. We're gonna play Rock Band. No. We just ended up at like my place or Dave's place, and everybody was drinking, and people were like, "Fuck, let's play Rock Band." And blah blah blah. Next thing you know, there's pants off, and you're like, "This is great. This is
People ask
great."
this too. I don't know who did it first, but here's the basic reason: because it's a game you're playing together, and you're also playing against each other, right? And
Yeah.
I think it was Nunya that probably did it first, trying to fuck me up and screw me up on the game is what he was doing. And so he just did that. So I just start laughing. And of course, just went from there.
Were you playing drums?
That's not, I think it might've been, yeah.
He was guitar. No, he was guitar.
Okay,
I was
actually,
drums.
I don't know.
Whoever played drums, wipe the seat, dude.
They had
Well,
their
I still
unders
had
on.
draws. I still had draws on. I still
Okay,
had my
good.
Still in
draws on.
unders.
Phil.
It wasn't completely
Yeah.
naked.
I'm gonna go right for it every time. If you guys invite me to underwear, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna do one more layer. I feel more comfortable this way.
I know, right?
Yeah. TMI.
AC's going to treat it like gym equipment. Come in with a towel and wipe everything down before he touches anything.
My sister is like, yeah, TMI.
yeah.
It's always TMI. Always
Dan-
TMI when we get
Dan
together.
also said literally dick pic when we were talking about the dick fluffer.
No,
Literally dick pic.
See what he did there?
probably the best job in all of America. is the fluffer.
Well, it sounds like we have a couple messages.
Yes, we've got one. It looks like Kaylee.
Okay.
Hey, it's Jnana.
Hunana.
Jnana.
Hunana.
Jnana.
Yes, it is.
Jnana. Got it.
Yes.
Nailed it.
And Lisa said this last
Okay.
night. Here it is.
Sam, I am. Oh, Dave. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just don't know the context of this, and it's fine.
Michael.
Why did you do that to me, Dave? I totally forgot about that, and you just stuck it back in my head.
Jesus.
That's what Lisa said last night.
That's
She
fine.
wanted me to play it on
Oh.
the show. I don't know if she did or not, but I did.
What was
I
that?
love it.
AC? AC went, oh, what's up?
How? Oh no, I was reacting.
Oh.
Right.
How's your hello? How's your day? I don't do a good Lisa. I have to be like Lisa's voice plus Australian is rough.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's rough.
Oh my goodness.
You would think
Hi,
I'd be fluent by now.
Dave. Hi, Sam. Hi, AC.
On the serious tip, though, everybody, please, all thoughts and prayers to
Yes,
our friend
absolutely.
Lisa. Our friend Lisa is going into an operation. She's going to for her better health, and all our thoughts and prayers. And
Absolutely.
we hope everything turns out great because you're a very good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I've seen some pictures today on Facebook and IG that treatment's starting, it seems. So
Mhm.
thoughts
Alright.
with her.
Light a candle. We love you.
Yes.
Yep. I
Don't
told her
knock
that
it
last
off the
night.
shelf. Yeah. Sorry.
Let's all get together and send her like a big fucking like a Hershey bar.
Oh,
Like one of
that'd be
these
great.
fuckers, you
Like
know,
one of those
but
big old Hershey kisses
She
or
can't
something.
even eat it. She's just like trying to.
Take it with an ice pick on it.
Yeah, it's melting on her. It's awesome.
Okay. Jeez Louise. All right. So where to next, gentlemen?
Well, do you have another story to?
I do.
And I'll
Did
do
you
it-
find
I'll-
one too, or
Oh yeah, sure.
okay?
Sure.
I was just wondering, and
Yeah.
you can do that whenever. But here's a story.
Yeah.
So in Tulsa on the 28th of November, a Monopoly game went bad. Bear with me. So so it was family time. They were playing Monopoly, they were drinking, and somebody gets pissed and flips the table.
Shit, don't they always?
It's a
Mhm.
stepdad, a son, a stepson, and then a stepsister. I don't know how this all works out. Sounds like the father and the daughter were actually blood related, and the stepson were all playing. Stepdad and stepson start to fight, and again the pieces go flying. They've knocked over furniture. Mom says, "Get the fuck outside. We don't want this fighting in the house." And somehow outside, as they're fighting, the kid the stepson, his head gets cut. You know what his first reaction is? Pull out a gun. So he starts, and the stepdad and the stepsister start running down the street, and he shoots at him. Cops were called, shots fired. He's been arrested on felony charge with assault with or attempted assault with a deadly weapon. Yeah, he's like, I just pointed it at the ground. It's fine. I didn't hurt them, but he did shoot
just
at them.
brandished a gun.
I know. I just here it goes.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's what happens when you mix alcohol and Monopoly.
And he's dead now?
No, he's not dead.
Damn it.
I didn't do
Roxette,
that.
yes. Roxette, yes. You are leaving messages on yes, exactly. with
Yes,
the
we see you.
Married
Sorry.
Couple podcast.
And he left one, and it looks like
Okay.
Sam also left one. Here's
Oh, okay.
Rock.
Right, guys, I can finally leave a message. I couldn't do it before because I just leaving a client's house. I obviously can't speak. I've been listening, but I can't talk. But this is a great show. I've been enjoying seeing it being chopped up a little bit. Oh, I've got someone here who wants to leave a message as well. Come and say hi. Good old friends of ours here. Hello, guys. How are you? Just want to
Shit.
say hi to Dave and hi to Nanya. How are you? Hi, beautiful Sam. AC, you little salt and pepper beard man, you.
Oh, I love it.
We love you.
Here
With that
is
voice.
from Wyoming or wherever he's at. Sickly Sam.
That was Oregon.
That's how his day is.
That's me every morning.
Right?
I know, right?
Thank you for this next segment was brought to you by Friendship and Philip Morris.
Oh my gosh.
For sure.
Okay.
Those guys are friends because of Philip Morris.
Right.
We owe them a lot.
Truth. Yeah, that is the truth.
Speaking of which,
Well,
it'll light up.
well,
Oh goodness.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I got one. If you want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mine are a little shorter, so they leave a little bit
Okay.
more to the imagination.
Okay.
So here's the title. It's Rhinestone vest wearing pigeon reunited with family.
Fuck yeah. I need to hear more.
If I had a fuck,
best ring pigeon. Okay.
imagine this pigeon, if you will, for a moment, with the sparkles, right? Fucking bedazzled pigeon, right?
Mhm.
If I had a nickel for
Mhm.
every time I heard about a pigeon in a rhinestone vest, I would have literally one nickel. And so NPR broke the story, and this is about Olive the pigeon. Olive is and her adoptive parents. Her parents dress her up in a rhinestone vest and a pair she loves. She loves to sparkle and fly, and it made her very easy to spot. And then she flew away one time, and she was found 4 days later in another town. So she was like somewhere else, but she's owned, right? So she's not supposed to do those things. And once that happened, they grounded her, right? And they grounded her, and now she's on strict house arrest. But upon doing so, they got her a vest that's literally Swarovski crystals. So now there's an indoor pigeon somewhere wearing a vest of Swarovski crystals. And I thought that was ridiculous. And
I mean, I feel like no wonder the fuck she ran
Thank
away.
I'd be like, get me out of here.
Bitch, I don't want to be dressed up.
Right? All the fucking time. I'm a bird, bitch.
Why do you make me look so dumb?
Yeah, seriously. I mean,
Like,
that's
Mom, none of the other pigeons are doing it. Plus, this thing, like, if you're the size of a pigeon, this thing weighs like 66 pounds. You're like, I can't even fucking fly right. It's fucking 66 pounds worth of fucking crystals. Like, why?
no.
And I thought puppy sweaters were bad.
Fly, little
They
bird,
are
fly.
bad.
She's like, I'm trying.
God,
I mean, that's how they grounded her, right? All this crystals.
in another town, she was like, I'm far enough where they can't find me. Oh my God. These fucking best.
That is great.
Yeah. Here's another
you
one.
don't land in another town amongst all the other pigeons and be like, check out my shit, yo. Street cred right here.
Yeah. You know how they're all in the wire?
I got my
Like,
bling on. Check it out, y'all. I got my bling on. Start pigeon rapping. Yo, my vest, all crystal. No.
y'all not icy like me. I
Yeah.
got ice on my vest.
Yeah.
These
Street
other
cred.
pigeons were like, is that Olive? Oh my God. she's
Olive.
beautiful. That was her name. Olive.
Olive. Yes.
Yeah. Oh man. So
That's
drop
terrible.
another one. I like you guys, so I'm gonna drop another one.
All right.
How about this one? Man who demolished his landmark house, ordered to build a replica. So a judge in San Francisco punished a man in a very peculiar way earlier this year. Ross Johnston had been approved for minor work on a landmarked home he recently purchased, right? His idea of minor work, according to NBC Los Angeles, turned out to be a complete demolition of the property, along with a fine and for the illegal work, because he wasn't allowed to do that. The judge on the case sentenced the man to rebuild the home exactly as it had been placed prior, and the replica is going to stand there in place of his error. So he was like, "Fuck it, I'm going to apply for this one permit, and then this one permit, I'm going to tear down the whole house." Like, I don't know if it was prior to that, like he was actually swindling the people or the city of San Francisco, or he, like, in the middle, he was like, you know what? I've taken down too much. We've demolished too much. Just finish it. Just do the whole fucking thing. Bring the dozer, right? And then the judge was like, build it again, but better.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, in its exact state. So imagine the guy just spent a
You should be fucking
whole
pissed.
Ross is a dumbass.
big time.
I don't like that paint color. Just take the whole thing down.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just no. Take it all down. Yeah. No.
Take it all down.
Ross is a dumbass. Yep.
You know when you're in the barber and they're just like, you're like, fuck. Did you want that zero back there? Because it's like, just fucking shave my head, you asshole.
Right.
Trust me,
I'm
I
never
know.
coming to Great Clips again.
That's what happened.
Oh goodness. Oh
That's what
Lord,
happens, right?
I love them. I love them.
Yep. There's a couple there we can rant about.
Sweet.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's how fucking crazy people are.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got, Sammy?
So boys, you are here to be on the
Mm.
hot seat.
Mhm.
We are. Bye, Daniel. Thank you for stopping in.
Yes, thank you. Catch the rest of it on the replay because you can do that. So
And you can do that.
And the Baker's Dozen list is coming up.
yes,
so
that
you'll
is
wanna
coming
hear
up.
that.
So
It
you
is,
want
that's
to
right.
you want to come in. So I mean, yeah. James, we had gotten a little bit into I mean, we know you're in Vegas and you used to live here. Kind of
Mhm.
tell me how that kind of, well, I know how it came about, but I know Dave has mentioned that he wasn't sure, he thought you were coming home. So coming back, I had a thought there. Sorry. Tell me about that time and, going out there and making the decision to stay. How's that? There we go. I formed a question.
That's good. That was good.
Thanks. It was horrible.
So basically, the way it all rounds out was, I mean, I'll just give you a full story. I was raised a military kid. My dad was a pilot. I was born overseas. I grew up living all over the place. When my dad retired from the military, we moved out to Vegas, late 80s. I graduated high school out here, went to college out here, then joined the military myself, and ended up moving around and got married to a lady who was from the Omaha area. And that's how I ended up back in the Midwest in Omaha. And once my son was born, that's where I decided I was going to stay because that's where my son's mother and my son lived. So it wasn't until my father passed away that I ended up coming back to Vegas. And when I came back to Vegas, it was very apparent when I came back here that I wasn't going to be able to go back to Omaha. It just wasn't going to happen. There was a family out here that couldn't take care of themselves. My mother couldn't take care of herself. So I ended up staying in Vegas. My initial plan was to come out here and to get stuff settled and then go back to Omaha, but stuff wasn't going to take care of itself out here unless I was out here to make sure everything was taken care of. So I don't know. It's kind of a shit show, and it is what it is. But
And that was what, a decade ago now, right?
yeah, damn near. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't
Christmas
seem like it's been that long.
Christmas Day 2013. Christmas Day 2013.
Almost, yeah. Wow.
Mhm.
It definitely doesn't seem like that long. I remember when you did have to go, and I remember going, yeah, because you lived at that point in time. We were out of the apartments. I was in this house. You were in a
Mhm.
house up the street because we had moved from the apartments into the neighborhood.
Yep,
And I
a block
remember
away.
you saying, "All right, hey, we're gonna go, and I gotta go take care of the stuff for my dad or from my mom, and watch the house for a couple weeks. Watch the house, feed the cats, stuff like that."
Yep.
And yeah, and then I remember, then all of a sudden you're back and moving out. It doesn't seem like that long ago because it seems like sometimes
like
it seems
about-
like yesterday, but you're right.
Feels like about 4 or 5 years to me.
Yeah, weird.
Obviously,
Can I-
been a lot
And
longer.
then you left me forever, Nanya.
I did not. I'm sitting right. I'm sitting right
You're
here.
right.
I was about
Somebody
to ask this question. I want to throw some fire on here. Did that hurt? Because I know lately I did it. So 5 years ago I moved from Miami to Vegas, and I know, I don't know if I impacted those people that much where they were sad. Probably some people were sad, but like, how did you feel like when he left? Did you feel like you lost a piece of?
Oh yeah, it sucked.
Oh, that fun.
Yeah, it sucked. I mean, and nothing against. I mean, I still have friends here and neighbors here that would still come down and stuff like that. But yeah, it was my fucking boy. It was, yeah, it sucked. It sucked. And
we were
it does sometimes. But you're right. We're just a stereo show away.
Very true.
But yeah, it's during. We still share a lot, and I've come to visit you, 4 times, right? Ish, something like
At
that,
least.
in Vegas,
At least
4 or 5
Yeah.
times.
I've
Probably.
been out there 3.
I was at the last one.
Yes.
You were at the last one. You were.
I remember.
Yeah.
I barely remember. I was lit.
That's a good time.
I think we all were.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
and we're gonna do it again.
Yes.
And we're gonna do it
That
again.
makes that makes 3 of us, 4 of us. Yeah.
That's right.
I think we all were. By the way, Jay, the house kitty
Yes, ma'am.
corner to us is for rent, so just move back.
She's right.
Which
Right there.
Which one?
Not the
Which one?
Next,
Not the
next
one-
To, next to all right, our friend Ann and her dad that lives
Yeah,
there on the corner.
the one on like Green.
Uh-huh.
It's right next to that one.
Yeah.
You think
Okay.
I'm gonna let, you think I'm gonna let that happen?
No, AC's like,
Let
"You
the
ain't leaving."
power struggle begin. Are you kidding me?
I was gonna make this big robot in the desert.
On the contrary.
Actually, it might not be far before we head that way. It might
Right,
not
I
be
mean,
long. It
who
might
knows?
not be long.
Who knows
see.
what life will bring?
There's a little seed. See
Absolutely.
that seed I planted a long time ago is having
It might.
It might.
would that change everything? That would be awesome, man. That would be like everyone back together, go out to dinners again, get the bright lights of Las Vegas, take up some shows, right? Hit the desert.
Here's the main difference in Dave and I living in separate towns is we can jump on video chat, we can text each other, we can hang out 3-4 times a week. But with all that being said, if we were still in the same town, we'd be in the driveway every night
day.
drinking beer. That's what we did.
Right.
That's
You're
the
right.
main difference is that's what we did every single day, every single weekend. Once we got in that habit, that was our routine. We would work all day, work hard, and then as soon as the workday was over, boom,
Crack some coals.
driveway, beers, throw on the TV, throw on some tunes, we're hanging out. That's all we would do. That was our getting loose time, our vent time, our get all the frustrations off your chest time. That's what made us super good friends, is because we knew damn near every single day, unless we had something else to do, that's what we were going to do. We were just going to hang out and fucking vent and get everything off our chest. And that's what made us like brothers, because we did it every day, literally every day.
That's awesome. I would need the address because I would like to join you.
Absolutely.
Deal.
So if that's what we're doing, just let me the fuck know and I'll be there. I guess no casino.
It's cheap. It's cheaper in the driveway.
True.
It's cheaper in the
definitely
driveway.
is.
I used to call it Natty Fights instead of Natty Light. They call it Natty Fight because everybody would get fucking rowdy. Get your fucking dukes up, boy. Yo. How about 13 Natty Lights?
Cool.
Yep. Liquid testosterone. So I missed that.
Right.
Yep. So stick around, guys, because soon we're gonna listen to some tunes ourselves and be hanging
I'm
out.
excited about that.
Yeah,
We
we're
should
gonna do that.
probably-
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to it.
You guys aren't
mean,
gonna. You guys aren't ready.
No,
You
we're
gonna
not
get-
ready.
Are you gonna get these? Are you ready?
I don't know. When do we want to start that? We can
Anytime.
start whenever. One last question for James.
Okay.
I was
For
listening.
Nunya?
Whatever. We all know his name.
James is fine.
James is fine.
I know.
I totally messed up.
Dave's
my-
only said it publicly on stereo
like
700.
every time he's on with you. Oh,
Right.
where'd he go?
He said you said one more question. He's like, I'm out.
I know.
No more fucking questions.
The question's for
He'll
him.
be back. I know. He'll be back. He just
I
got
hope so.
He's all right. He's all right. Hit a peep.
He'll be, yeah, that's
Back
gonna
in
be
2
it.
and 2.
Yeah.
There he is.
I
Back in
hear
2 and 2.
him.
Back in 2 and 2.
There it is.
That was the quickest
There you
I've
are.
ever seen.
What happened?
I got bumped. I got dropped.
He didn't
I
do it.
reloaded.
All right.
He-
I
he's
reloaded.
like, one more question. One more question, Jay. I'm out.
Okay. I didn't do it on purpose. Swear to God.
All right.
What was your question, Sam?
I was listening back to last year's show, and you had mentioned, we had talked about your podcasting journeys for both you and Dave. I did my normal old "How was your day?" type of questioning, and you had
Mhm.
mentioned wanting to do a proper show, maybe every week or bi-weekly or whatever it is. What are your thoughts on that
Mhm.
now? Would you do one? I mean, we could do it something like this. I mean, I'm not trying to call you out, but what are your thoughts on that now?
like
You
it.
had no, kind of. I'm just saying.
You want to do this in front of all these people? Yes or no? Now.
He had talked about wanting to do it. Did you ever come up with an idea or?
I did.
Yeah?
Me and my good buddy Jesus sat down. We had this talk the other day. And Jesus told me I'm just not reliable enough to keep the schedule.
Is Jesus your gardener?
Jesus is my gardener. Jesus is my co-pilot. Jesus is my co-pilot. Jesus told me, bro, you can't keep a schedule. Don't even try it. Just have fun, hang out, and chat when you want to chat. So that's about it. That puts a bow on it.
There you go.
Oh, I get it.
So much of a free spirit for you to tie his ass down.
I know.
He'll join you. He'll join you.
See, like last night, I was supposed to go to bed early because I had to work today. And then Jesus was like, fuck it, man. Stay up, drink all night, and fucking hang out and fucking
Your buddy
blab
needs
your
you.
ass off on stereo. Yeah. So I did what people told me. So I stayed up all night and drank too much. And I paid for it today. I'm still paying for it right now. I'm not going to lie.
So Dave.
Nunya, this is Jesus.
Yeah.
Pull the plane door.
Way to bring it back.
Jesus has, but he has more of an accent. He's got a little bit more of an accent, but you're close.
Okay. Yeah, like a
Anybody
Spanish
ever-
accent, like Middle East. How does he sound?
It's more like Dobby. More like Dobby.
Oh, Jay Nunya, please don't go. Don't pull the plane door. Don't. Does he have the floppy ears? Jesus has a sock.
Hi.
You've gave Jesus clothes.
Exactly. You're Jesus. I know you. You come to me at night. I know you.
Rock was like, I did lines with Jesus once. Or Jesus, whatever.
Jesus. It's
Yeah.
probably Jesus. That's his dealer.
Right.
It was definitely Jesus.
Definitely that.
Hey, put some lines down, man. Hey, man, Jesus, man. Put some fucking lines down. Let's fucking do it, Rocksteady.
Good shit, man. It's good shit, man.
It's good shit, man. It's good shit, man. It's good shit, man.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Jesus
Oh.
told me it's good shit, man.
I don't need a purity test. Jesus told me it was good. It's 90 a gram.
Mhm. Totally.
I mean, I don't know how much cocaine is sold for. Anyway,
Right.
so I have a. You have any more questions? Because I fucked up.
Do you have any questions?
I mean, other than I wanted to know how they were bros, and I knew a little bit about the hanging out in the driveway. So I kind of said I knew that, so I kind of set up the question like that, and so did you. It was a great question, but it's more that. I mean, was there any time? What's the best time that you guys had outside of the driveway, where you guys maybe even like had your back, or maybe did you get into a fight? Did you drink a little bit too much? No fight.
We don't
Not
fight.
you guys, but like fought like a gang at the bar.
No. That's what I meant. You've seen me. I am not a fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
What happened a couple weeks ago?
He just puts people in a butterfly at the bar.
All right. All right. Damn it.
Sorry.
Okay,
Forever
you're
change.
right. I forgot about that.
I didn't.
I already know the answer, but Nunya, best time outside of
The driveway.
outside of the driveway.
No, I just
No, it's the
Not-
driveway. It's the best time of my life.
No, I saw it enter your brain. I saw it. I saw the look on your face, and you went, and then what? You're not going to share or what? Nothing.
there's just too many funny times, and too many of them were like super mischievous. So I'm not trying to like throw people under the bus but I can't pin it down. There's too many. Let's go with Dave's side, and then I'll chime in and see if I can top it.
So Tyler was like, so in the street, like outside the driveway, like
outside the
when
driveway.
we're standing in the street, man.
We moved the chairs. It was our weddings. Our weddings, the best time. I mean, ours and then us all being down there. It was our weddings. It was actually meeting AC. I mean, that was great coming down to hang out with all you guys the last time we were there. I mean, it's times like that. But that's been since you moved. Back then, I don't really know of anything specific. So if you want to throw me under the bus, go ahead, or whoever.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's been the best times I think have been since you actually did move out there, because it's the time. I mean, we really make a point to, when we go out there, to really hang out as much as we can the entire time, even though, you're working and stuff too. But it's been some of those times been the best.
And let me throw a quick layer on that real quick. The thing that makes our time hanging out now special is the fact that we don't get to do it every day.
Right.
So we appreciate the day while we're in it.
Yep.
Back then, we just took for granted that we were just going to hang out every day, all day long. So now it means more because we don't get to share all those moments on a daily basis. So when we do get to hang out, it's that much better. We probably took it for granted back in the day when we would hang out every day. And honestly, in between working together, hanging out after work together until wee hours of the morning, drinking volumes. I don't know how we never got in a fucking fight.
Come here. What'd you say about me?
No, we never got sick of each other and anything like that. We're never like, I'm kind of done with Nunya for a while. Never. No, we never got sick of each other, which is weird, but
it's really rare.
Soulmates.
Yeah, we are.
Can I say?
It's probably because Candlebox and Couples Slow Skate. That's where we bonded back in the day. All you couples to the room.
Head out to the road, say.
I just remember skating backwards. They would skate forward.
Hands on your hips.
They turn the lights on after the song, after Candlebox. Like,
I
all
love
right,
this,
guys, everybody, backward skate.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom,
Oh, you.
boom. Then it turned into fucking Hot Wheels.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Well, I just want to say that's really rare for two people to be like that and share everything and never get sick of each other and be brothers and all that kind of stuff, and then eventually go to their weddings and right. Did you guys realize that one time, the last time that you guys hung out on the driveway, you guys didn't know it was going to be the last time?
Never would have thought it.
No.
Didn't see it coming. I literally got a call in the middle of the night that my dad passed away. My mom called me and was in tears and said, he's gone. And I said, what are you talking about? And it was Christmas fucking day.
Yeah.
And she's like, he's gone. And I was like, oh my God, I got to get on the plane and fucking leave. And literally had to call my boss and call Dave. I was calling people in the middle of the night. I'm like, I got to go. And then I got here and realized that, like, I was like, originally my thought was, give me a week. Like, let me go get stuff settled and I'll be back. I wanted my job. I wanted the house I was living in. I wanted, like, my life back. And then I got out here and realized that there was no chance that was going to happen. So I ended up moving just like that. It was that quick. And it just, and I've said this, and if anybody needs like a little bit of life coaching or great advice, come hit me up on Stereo when I'm drinking. I'll be dead peaceful. I will be dead truthful, and I will just call it like I see it. But I honestly, I tell
Yes,
people
you
all the
will.
time. I tell people all the time. Everybody always thinks like, here's my plan. It's A, B, C, D, E, and I'm always like, you know what life's gonna throw at you. You just don't. You think everybody thinks they have a plan, but it doesn't go as expected. If it goes as expected, then you're one of those people that shit just worked out for you. But most people, it doesn't go as expected. They didn't see this coming. They didn't see that coming. That's just life. Kind of is what it is. So, advice master.
I have a
Advice
quick
master.
answer.
You're so good at it.
I have a quick answer. Also, AC, to you. You mentioned, did we know that it was going to be the last one? I don't think it is. I don't think it is the last Driveway Bear.
It's definitely not. Most definitely not.
Right?
And I don't mean just visiting. I mean, at some point in time, we're gonna. I mean, and it may be sooner than later. I'm still.
Yep.
If I don't find a job in what I want pretty darn soon, AC, I'm going to call you up and I'm going to come working for Tesla, and we might be there quicker than we talked about before. So
you can't wear that shirt.
Absolutely.
He's walking in the office
I'm
like,
gonna wait till Alex graduates. So
she graduates the end of the year.
Yeah.
So,
next year
in May.
In May. So
yeah,
might be sooner than later. Anyway,
Jay, Nunya, we're gonna need to have a unified front here if we're gonna make this happen. So we're gonna need some bring out the heavy guns and the waterworks. The whole thing. We gotta make it happen, bro. Like you and me.
Absolutely.
Because I see a little pushback here. Dave's all about it, but it might be the Captain Morgan talking, and then we got Sammy.
I don't know.
I just got to get the kid graduated. I'm not pulling her out of school.
Got it. No worries. Yeah, we have to come down tonight.
I'm not gonna lie, AC. We've had this talk, and both Sam and Dave have said like 2 more years, we just might be out in Vegas. We like it out there.
Yeah.
So it's on the horizon. But there's also that part of me that kind of wants to leave Vegas and get back to that Midwest smaller town feel that I like, that I was accustomed to.
Right.
It's where my son is. But then again, that's where my ex is. So maybe that's not a good idea.
And the wheels turn, however, slowly. Yeah. So I mean, I can understand going back, but like, fuck me, right? Like, who cares about me, right? I can just stay here in the desert by my fucking self. Fine. I don't care.
Yep. Absolutely.
I don't know. We'll see what's in your top 13. We'll see
let's get that going. Let's do some music. We got a little heavy there, so
I'm too sad to do it now.
All right,
goodness, I'm so happy everybody's here too.
I hate to break the momentum. I do need to go use the restroom, so I'm going to hit mute and camera, and I'll be back in 3 minutes.
Okay.
Do it up, yeah. We'll
do not start that. Don't start that top 13 without me, though.
We know.
If I miss the spin doctors, I'm going to be super pissed.
You got time. That's number 1. That's my all-time number 1. Always wait for if you.
Definitely not.
Oh my
goodness. See you soon.
We'll
see you soon. So, man, that's awesome. I love that line of questioning because it really was heartfelt. And I was thinking about it last night, and I was like, I want to know what they were like, outside of the driveway. I heard about the driveway. I just want to know what it was like if they went outside the driveway. But the driveway was such a congealing force. It's like it's where the memories were made, and I'm so glad I could uncover that. Like nowhere else, it was there, hanging out, like being best friends.
That's kind of how Dave and I came up with "How was your day?" as well. It was we would sit in our driveway, probably from. It was Dave filling the void of Jay, right?
Right.
He and I would sit in the driveway after work, talk about our day, drink a beer. That's kind of how we, and then we thought people might want to hear about it. So let's do How was your day? And that's how, I guess, How was your day has origin stories with Jay and Dave. That's why we do this.
I think that's how every podcast started. I'm sorry. I think it's like, you know what? People need to hear us talk.
Right.
Yeah. Tyler, I do live in Vegas. I live in Vegas proper. Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry, Dave, I cut you off.
No, Tyler just left on the mat. I was going to say, it's funny because some of the people that are here now, Tyler, for example, and Jeff was or Hefe was on and left a message earlier. I'm not sure if he's still here, but we're back there.
Yeah.
They were here during those days, and so Tyler's been here multiple times. Tyler was at our wedding.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
our
the
second wedding. Our second wedding. Yeah. Not the one in Vegas.
Not the
but
one in
that we had
Vegas.
back here. And it's just neat to know that that we still know a lot of these people. Can I dedicate
A horse with no name to you?
Right?
Hefe's here.
And there's Hefe. Hefe's still here. Yeah, but I mean,
Thank you.
They were all here during some of those times.
Oh, yo, I was summoned. Hefe's like,
Yeah.
I was summoned.
Yo, here I am. He's like, yeah, I'm still here. But it's just, it's cool to still touch base. And when just the other night when we got to see Jeff when he was here in town, it was just like, it's weird because it's like he's not even been gone, but he's been, I mean, it's
You just pick right back up.
You just pick right back up where it was, and I don't know. It's life
Real
is-
friends. Yeah,
life
real
is-
friends. You can just pick up like it's been 10 years. I got some friends. You test the strength of your friends by doing something like what Nunya did. You move away or I move away, and then you can not talk to your friends for maybe 6 months, and you pick up right where you left off.
Yep.
No hard feelings. We know life is like this. There's times you had to go make a life out there. Blah blah blah. The ones that are not that great is when they're hanging on a wire. Like if we don't talk every month, I'm probably never going to talk to you. And then who initiates that? Which one of us? And then the stress tests really begin to happen, and the cream rises to the top always, and you see who really wants to keep in contact with you, especially when the shit goes down. Right? Anybody can be around for the party, but when the shit goes down, that's who the real people are.
Agreed.
That's true.
I lost a couple friends initially, or a friend initially, when Dave and I got married because they weren't there and I didn't tell them. And I was like, so? I mean, I'm doing me. Yeah, and when we got married in Vegas, we didn't tell anybody until my oldest found out, and it is what it is. But
Whoops.
But it was like, oh, surprise, we got married. But that friend of mine got really ticked off that she wasn't involved and didn't know, and was the last to know, and completely stopped being my friend. Also, I wasn't able to hang out with her as much, not because I wasn't being told not to. It was just that I have a life right now. I don't need to be, here on your every whim. And it was completely evident at that point that,
Right.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, deuces.
It's sad. It's sad, but it's educational.
Oh, it is.
And once you're older, you realize like I don't need to know everyone. That's a young person's game. And then the people who are really, because honestly, you're not gonna have time for everybody. Somebody's gonna be disappointed. Someone's gonna think that they're being tossed aside and not, because friendships need to be nurtured and need to be watered, right? And if you don't, and of course, I just had an epiphany. I could be one of those friends that you know what I'm saying. Like there's some friends that I can't keep up with. I'm sure like I'm that person on the other side. So I think we all have those faults. So
yeah,
I think being aware of that is step one, and then step two is getting as drunk as possible to forget.
Oh my gosh.
I want to point out Ann, Ann and I have known each other for a really long time. But Ann and Bill are listening.
Yes,
she
thank
says
you.
true friends.
Absolutely.
From
Ann,
down the
Bill.
street here.
Yep.
They've been in our driveway multiple times.
Two-step program, Tyler.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then May said, I can't read all that because I can't see it.
Then I who has never been in Omaha or in the driveway have been here with Betty. Pleased
to add to the concept.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
All right,
Sorry.
Yes.
Words
I'm
are
so
hard.
happy everybody's here.
Words are hard.
We should just buy. You should move over here, and we should all buy a driveway together and just hang out on the driveway.
Yeah.
Buy one driveway.
Yes, an empty lot with just a driveway.
Yeah. Shit, how it's like a shack. It's like a fucking shanty town,
It'd be
falling
cheap.
apart. Badass driveway, all Chicago brick.
Yes.
Hell yeah!
All right, I got to hear this top 13, dude.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I've
Okay,
been waiting,
let's
waiting,
do it.
waiting.
So yeah, this is it. It's
Bated
gonna
breath.
take up up to the rest of the show. So
Yeah.
before I do it, once again, thanks for having me. This is
Absolutely.
an
Thank
incredible
you.
time. Really nice to meet all your friends from Facebook and other places. Really, Hefe, hope to meet you soon, and everybody. Barbara, nice to meet you too. I'll meet you one day. So nice to meet you. let's go to all right. So let's go to our first one, number 13. So it's Baker's Dozen, 13 bands, and I'll kind of describe them a bit. And once now, if you don't, when should I play it? When should I actually play the song? Once you guess it.
I don't know. We can go.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah, you did meet Hefe. At
What?
the.
Hefe's like you met me, dude.
Oh, Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about somebody else. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Oh, Jeff, I remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big guy.
You know, they keep calling you Hefe. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're right. It's Jeff. Yeah.
I'm confused. Thank you.
Yes, you met him.
Yes.
All right,
Anyway,
cool. I
sorry.
met him.
I
Sorry
don't know.
about that.
Just dark number 13, and these are 90s
You can either
bands.
90s
if
bands.
you want to describe it or if you want to start playing it, whatever you want to do. However, this is your show now. So
Oh wow.
Play-
Wow.
yeah.
Play 3 seconds of it, and we'll see if we can guess it right off the bat.
But you're gonna
And then
see
you
it
can
too.
give us a description.
You're gonna
Oh
see
yeah,
it
we're
too.
gonna see it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see if you get it while I'm talking. So let's see. This band is from Cleveland. Industrial rock. Okay. Singer, songwriter, instrumentalist. He was a former member of another band.
Trent
He's in
Reznor.
Did you say Trent? Who chose? Who said that?
None, yeah.
Let's see. Are you right?
Nope. Let me turn it on.
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh, you're right.
Uh-oh.
You're right.
Go.
9 Inch Nails. Who was alive for that one?
Yeah.
Not a big 9 Inch Nails fan?
No, I love 9 Inch Nails. I love this tune.
Nailed it. Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you guys get it.
Yeah. Good.
I love 9 Inch Nails.
Also one of the baddest videos as well.
It was pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's it. So a couple minutes of this. I'm gonna stop it now.
And that was number 13. All right.
That's number 13.
I
So
love it.
I imagine if number 13 is 9 Inch Nails,
Wow.
we're in for a treat.
All right.
It's gonna be good. Gonna
There's
be
some
good.
curveballs here. You know, might be some bands that I don't know. I'm thinking Dave might not know, but I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test it.
I think you might be right.
All right, number 12
is Hole. No.
what?
You fucking with
I got a couple of those. So the next one is going to be as far as 90s bands. I saw this band back in the day, but down in South Florida, an English rock band. Okay, very famous lead singer that also has done some acting. Tons of hits, including multi-platinum, 16 Stone, right? And I mean, one of the most commercially, and of course, he went on to marry another rock chick that was super popular as well.
It's Bush.
It's Bush.
Dude.
It's Bush.
Yeah, he's got it all.
You two are on the same wavelength. I
Yes,
already
give
knew
me a
this was going
moment.
to be good, but
Do it.
well played.
All right.
Come on, this is,
No. Awesome.
you know this damn song. Gavin Rosdale, he married, yeah, you got it, mate.
Nope.
Married Gwen Stefani.
That's it.
We did.
He was in Constantine, the movie with Keanu Reeves. He was the worst actor of all time. Awful.
Maybe find another
Pick in a box,
lover.
Jeff. You got it. Psycho. He says asshole brother. Find
He
my
does.
asshole brother.
Yeah.
Yep, I flipped
He's just
him
singing
off,
that
too.
to my brother right in his face. Find my asshole brother. He's right here.
That's Stick in a Box. Is Stick in a Box coming on the?
That's
No,
next.
that was
90s.
If I were,
That's next.
if I were making
That's
the
next.
top 13, that's probably would have hit it. But
That's
probably
next.
not.
A dick in the box. I love it. I love it.
Yep. All right. So let's move on to.
And for the record, I only fell for that joke once with Dave. After the first time, I was like, "No, I'm not eating your popcorn anymore. Don't even." No. Hey, Nanya. Hey, Nanya, want some popcorn? Nope. I fell for that last time. No.
Sure. Grab it. Just caress it a bit. The popcorn.
Right.
That's butter's hot.
It's nice and buttery. Come here. Don't let that slip through your fingers. Nah.
Well, I love you too.
And
There's a baby
I'll be
dick in there
listening,
too.
but-
So. Come get it. All right. So, all right.
Stop it.
This one is going to be. You guys are going
I'm
to get this
listening.
right
I'll be
away.
back.
You got it. So we got
Okay.
this band is we're going to move into the realm of Seattle. They gave us so much, so many good bands. So it's going to be hard to differentiate some of them.
Yeah.
So we're going to go for an American rock band from Seattle, formed in the early '90s, right? By if I tell you the name, you're going to know it, right? 2 guitarists, and they recruited a bassist, and then the drum. Off the top of my head, the singer, which has a very unique, incredible voice, used to be a drummer, and they heard him and they said, "Come over here, get up in here, and start singing." And the guy started wailing, and then this
Soundgarden.
band was born. Close,
Pearl Jam.
close.
Damn it.
Soundgarden.
Alice in
I like-
Chains.
Yeah, you might as well.
Pearl
It's
Jam.
Alice in Chains.
Alice
You
in Chains.
Oh,
You might as well. You might as well, right?
how the fuck did I miss that? They're one of my all-time favorite fucking bands. Literally.
I was Nirvana, Korn. Wow, I caught after.
I was
the fifth time.
overthinking it.
Let's
I
go
was
ahead.
overthinking it. One of my bands.
I love this song.
And you know, this is the song, baby. I mean, his voice was in pain. This man's voice, he was so in pain for so long, begging for help. Imagine having those pipes. Oh man. So if you remember, you know, obviously they had a bunch of amazing songs, but really my favorite album is the acoustic album, and it was towards the end.
It was great.
Yeah,
Their
it was great.
MTV Unplugged it still is fantastic. And let me ask you this real quick, AC.
Yep.
I don't mean to interrupt your top baker's dozen.
That's what it's for.
Have you ever actually listened to the isolated Lane Staley vocals where they cut out everything and just have him singing
In the acoustic album?
on any of them?
On any of them? No, I've
If you
never.
hit YouTube and look up Lane Staley isolated vocals,
Yep.
all you hear is him singing, no band, nothing. Dude, blows you away. You can hear the pain in his voice every fucking song, literally
Absolutely.
every song.
It's funny, really quick, when I was listening back to last year's show, we had gotten off on a tangent of like Blue October and that sort of thing.
Mhm.
And Jay, you actually had mentioned Alice in Chains and how they were your favorite, and you
Yep.
know, because of all of this. So I think it was funny that that's one of them ones. I
know.
was like, oh.
I know, and I missed it. I listened
Right.
to the hints, and I guessed the obvious. I was like,
Right.
like Chris Cornell,
Mhm.
Eddie Vedder.
And honestly, they're not. It's not supposed to be so early in the list either, because you know, there are other people that I don't know. I don't know what I went by feeling. You know, like how many times I
I
would
get it.
actually play them, but it's kind of
Sure.
jumbled. Most people would have those more towards the end, right, or at the top.
Yeah, well, but it's
This is your list.
everybody has their own. So, but I appreciate it. Let's roll.
Oh, yeah.
Let's roll.
So, all right. So next on the list is a band. One of my favorites of all time. It was really hard to make this, by the way. Really hard. I had to keep some incredible bands out of here. And even stretches to 13, right? So now we're going to listen to an American rock band that was formed in Atlanta, Georgia in 1994. After the first demo, the singer and the guitarist joined the group. So they weren't a part of the first demo, but they added so much. The singer's voice is absolutely incredible. And they really had a dark sound for especially the progressive guitars that they had. And I've seen them live. I know this is not going to jog many people's memories, so if you want to take a couple guesses, I'll just play it. It
It's
could be anyone.
absolutely the Red Hot Chili Peppers. No, I'm just joking. No idea. No idea.
No, it's not. It's not going to be them. It's more of a late
Hold
'90s
on.
band.
I just had to reload my whole thing. Can you start with that one over one
clues
time?
again?
Yeah, sure. So it's a band from Atlanta, Georgia, that formed around 1994, and
Okay.
they really got more popular towards like '97, especially '99, when their second album came out. Their demo was just a couple of people, and then they added the singer and the guitarist, which really filled out the sound. Again, late '90s. Let's see, their single. Without saying it, I wouldn't be able to tell you. So you want a couple guesses there? '99 was really the breakout.
I'm focused on the Atlanta part. No, let's go ahead and rock it.
Let's do it.
They have a band called Seven Dust.
James is like,
Are you mad? You're so
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah, totally. And I got a story for this one.
Okay. Got it. Let's do it. So, I mean, this is LaShawn's voice.
all right, what's your story?
So this one, Sam and Dave will completely get it. I actually saw Seven Dust in concert, and it was the most intimate concert I ever saw. I literally damn near sat on the side of the stage and watched them play because guess where they played? McCormick's. McCormick's.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where we play fucking volleyball.
I know.
Is that a small place?
They played at the indoor courts. They set up a stage at fucking McCormick's. Seven Dust played at McCormick's at the sand volleyball court. I literally sat on the side of the stage and watched them rock. Fucking great. I love Seven Dust. Didn't know they were from Atlanta. Maybe I would have got the hint a little bit further or a little bit earlier, but yeah, true story.
Well, that's awesome. I've seen them as well, both acoustic, and I've seen them rock out a couple times. The singer's voice is just, it's incredible. It's incredible. It takes up
Amazing.
so much. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
His name is
Good call.
Sean.
Good call, AC. Good call.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm trying to stump you. It's my thing.
Good call. You only stump me every time. No, I got the one. Anyway.
Oh, it's coming. Where you're gonna pick this up. There's
What are we
gonna
on?
be a couple
10 or
more-
9? Coming up.
We're
Yeah,
at number 9 now.
Number.
That was 4 of them, right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
So we should be on 9.
All right.
Okay,
that's it.
cool. All right. So
Accept.
the next one is going to be, let's see. I think you might is Sammy coming back? She might know this one.
We lost her for a minute. Are you able to do it, or is that something she's doing?
She's got to let the song in once I share the screen.
All right.
So dude, I did write down 15. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's 15.
Sweet. Sweet. I
If
love
there's
it.
time.
All
If there's time. If
There's time. Fuck. How late did we stay up last night? I don't give
Yeah.
a shit. There's fucking plenty of time.
Can I eat dinner? I came directly from work and I was like, I'm gonna be munching under my chair here. Have some pizza rolls under there. Mom, give me some pizza rolls.
Shut up, Mom. I'm hanging out with my friends.
I know.
And we've got Sam back.
Mom, the meatloaf.
Sorry, guys.
All good.
I'm back.
All good.
That's all right. That's all right.
Welcome back. All right.
T.
This next one, I'm pretty
That's all right,
sure
T.
we're in a bit of obscurity there for a moment. It's hard to right. So this next band is a very, very popular 90s band. It was formed in 1991. A very, very famous guitarist, a very political band. Okay.
Rage Against the Machine.
It's Rage Against the Machine.
Oh,
All right
goodness.
then. And
It's Rage.
Love me some Rage. Let's rock. Let's do it.
and Jeff got it too.
My childhood.
I'm just now seeing Jeff's other comment about the popcorn.
Yeah.
Almost an anarchist view on right politics, but they would also like they're all about taking care of people, right? Illuminating things that were unjust in the world, and there wasn't a band like that since like maybe the 60s. You know,
No.
iconic licks. Tom Morello
Yep.
is everything, and I have a little story later on about that when I talk about another band.
And you gotta love Zach.
Oh,
You gotta love Zach.
the birth
'Cause he
of
mixed-
hip hop metal.
Yes. The microphone explodes, shattering the mold. Drop like hits like get the fuck up. Come on.
Nobody did that.
Yeah.
Nobody did
Sure
that.
to make
And
your body drop. Sorry, love me some Rage.
Love me
Right.
some Rage. Love me some Rage. How do you feel about
Love
that,
me some
Sammy?
Rage.
I liked it. It was good.
Yeah, I mean, are you a Rage fan?
No.
I'm just I'm just waiting for the
I'm not saying I hate it.
I
I'm
knew it
just
was
saying,
gonna
did I
go
listen
Riley.
to it back then? No.
I'm just waiting for the Chili Peppers.
What were you listening to back then?
I was listening to more hip hop back in the day, back in the 90s.
You were a hip hopstress,
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah.
Still is.
like Jay-Z and Biggie and Nas.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a girl.
We should have done 90s hip hop.
I had a girl.
It's fine. No, I actually like this. This is good.
I actually saw.
Again, not that I don't know the music. It's just as you give clues, I'm like, probably not. But when you play it, I'm like, oh yeah, I know the song.
That
That's
song.
good.
That
I
song.
like it.
Yeah.
I saw Rage with Wu-Tang in Miami.
Oh really?
That was quite a show.
See?
Yeah.
Bam. Bam, bam. Double bam. Good
Right.
job, AC.
We call it a double bammer.
The double.
Double
That's
bammer.
right. That's right.
I know.
Alabama double
I'm-
bammer.
I'm not going to tell you what me and Dave used to call a double bammer.
Oh, I can only imagine. I can only
Lord
imagine.
Yeah, don't tell them. Anyway,
It meant
All right,
two.
Miss Lady, and two gentlemen.
Mhm.
Oh, wait. Before we go, Dave, is he back?
yeah, I'm
He's
here.
back. He's
I'm
here.
How do you feel? Did you
Hey.
know anything about Rage Against the Machine? Have you ever heard of that band?
I have heard of Rage Against the Machine, yes, and I was aware of that song, yes.
Wow. Okay, great.
That's all you're
Going
getting from it.
That's as much as you get. That's as much as
Wonderful.
I see way. Yep,
Wonderful.
there you go. No, I'm
All
I'm
right.
there. Sorry.
All right, cool. It's good to see you again. All right, so I think you guys might know this
Red Hot Chili.
band because they're so it's
It's just dying.
it's
to
eventually
do
going to be
it.
that, okay? It's eventually going to be. Good Lord.
Hootie and the Blowfish. Hootie and the Blowfish. Hootie and the Blowfish.
It's coming, Jesus. Who do you
It's Hootie.
like those dogs that hit the dogs that hit the little buttons to do
Yep.
what they want? Like you,
Oh.
food, bitch, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, I'm afraid of what my dogs would say if I taught them the words.
All
Anyway,
right.
sorry,
So
go
this
ahead.
next band, hopefully you will know, was formed in 1991 by the vocalist and the guitarist, and they had their debut album in 1995, and then 1997 their big album came out. They earned international recognition with heartfelt songs, but they used to be kind of hard, right? They used to be like kind of more like ragey, but then they kind of got softer as time went on, and then they had an album called Make Yourself, which really kind of put them on the map because there was more love songs, more love songs, and then but also they kept it a little hard, beautiful lines, guitar lines, and the singer was just some women would say he was a dreamboat.
A dreamboat?
A dreamboat.
Mm.
Maybe not.
I got nothing.
None yet.
All right. This band is called
know.
Incubus. Oop. Sorry,
Oh.
I fucked up.
Give me a sec. It's fine.
Yeah.
Are we playing it?
This band is called Incubus. My apologies, Nanya.
Oh,
You would have gotten it for sure. You would have done it. So one of the first
Yeah.
bands to have one of the first bands to have an actual a DJ, right?
Yeah.
And the concerts they would do just packed it out. Great
Yep.
bassist.
Yep.
Later on, ended up with the bassist of the Roots. When Dirk left, but they were super funky, and then they went into more of a chill sound.
Living silver spoons.
I fucked up. I didn't let you guess. I was excited.
Hey, that's fine. Love Incubus.
One of my favorites, man. One of my
Yep.
favorites.
So, quick side note story to Incubus. Out of all the concerts I've been to, and all the bands that I saw live, when I actually caught Incubus live at West Fair Amphitheater, Sam and Dave knows exactly where that
We
is.
know what that. Yep.
I sat right off the side of the stage, and the drummer in 99% of concerts I've ever seen is facing the crowd, right? Like they're playing like this, looking at the crowd. When Incubus came out, the drummer was turned to the right,
to the
and
band.
his whole setup was to the right of him. So you could sit there and watch him play this way, and you could see everything he was doing. It was actually a super cool twist because I love the drums and I love watching drummers, and that added a whole twist to the whole viewing experience of live music. Is instead of seeing him play face on like this,
yeah,
I got to watch him from the side and see his whole kit set up and see what he was doing.
And
So
his feet. You never know what drummers are doing with their feet. Yeah, super cool. Super
Yeah.
cool. Did you guys know? Sam, you might know about Incubus, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's your favorite song?
Well, I don't know.
Sam, just say, pardon me. Just say, pardon me.
Okay, sure. No, again, have I heard the name of the band? Yes. Do I like the music? Sure. Am I?
I told you we should have done 90s movies. God damn it.
No. That's not what I mean. Do I know them enough to name you a song? No. But if I hear them on the radio, if somebody plays them, I'm like, oh yeah, dude, I love this song. That's kind of the thing. So sorry.
So cool.
I feel bad.
So
I feel
sorry.
so bad.
There's no sorry.
But I'm not gonna lie to you and be like,
No.
and make up something. I'm just like, yes, I do like them. Do I know the name? Sure.
Confidently lie to me. Confidently lie to me and tell me, yes. So my favorite song, his name is blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Just make some shit up. Yeah, I love that too. I like
Exactly.
that. No worries.
Sorry.
Okay, cool. No, not sorry. Not sorry at all. All right, so the next one. God damn it, if you people don't know this.
The next one. Bowling for soup. Bowling for soup.
Jesus Christ, David.
The next one is you got it, Johann Sebastian Bach. No. I know you know who that is. So this band is a band that formed because of a bigger band.
Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, one of the people in the last band passed away, and therefore this band was formed, even though he was making this music back when he was like 17 years old. Nunya, let him do it.
No.
Back when he was like 17 years old, but he came. This was birthed from literally the death pangs of one of the biggest grunge bands of all time.
Okay. Well, I already know, but go ahead.
What is it? Oh, John Nunya? Who? You know, Dave?
Foo Fighters.
Sam?
Foo
It's
Fighters.
the Foo Fighters. It's the Foo Fighters.
That's what I was gonna say. No, for real. I was like, Foo Fighters. Was that in the 90s?
Go
Can't
for it,
remember.
And
No, I was like, I think I know this, but it's fine.
Hefe, love you
Go for
too. Take care. We're wrapping it up anyway, but thanks for coming in tonight. Thank
Yes,
you very
thank
much.
you.
Thanks for everybody coming in.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Awesome videos. I mean,
Love
R.I.P. Taylor Hawkins, right? Their drummer just passed away.
Absolutely.
Right.
Probably their most popular song in all, right? But They had some stuff in their first album that was amazing. It sounded a lot like Nirvana.
They did.
The one with the gun on it. Anybody remember the big ray gun in the front?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do.
Sounds like no clue.
Well, it,
No.
it goes my hero.
When did you like music videos turn into movies? Remember that? Like, was it like Michael Jackson's Thriller?
Pretty much.
Like the
I
first
think
movie
so. Yeah.
right?
Well,
With like a plot.
hmm
that's one of the first ones I remember. There might have been more before that, but
Yeah, it has to be that one, right?
It has to be.
I think so.
Well,
What are we on
what
right
was
now,
the
guys?
first-
How many have we done?
No idea.
We're on
Have we?
7. We're on 7. And let me throw this little tidbit out there about the Foo Fighters. Dave Grohl was just destined. He's where he's supposed to be in life. He just was.
Yeah.
He just happened to be in Nirvana and play the drums with Kurt Cobain. And it's a shame what happened with Nirvana, but Dave Grohl was just destined to be on stage. He just was. He's living his best life. I love him for it. Not gonna lie.
Nice.
It's not like I'm a huge Foo Fighters fan,
Right.
but dude is doing what he was destined to do. He's dealing with some painful stuff with Taylor's death and all that, but he's never lived a better life. Like literally.
Yeah, I mean,
This dude's musical career, he lost his lead singer while he was playing drums at the most important time in what he probably thought was going to be his musical career, with the grunge band Nirvana, and they were top of the charts, literally crushed hair bands.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's Seattle sound. When Nirvana hit, they crushed hair bands. They literally took a whole subgenre of rock and roll, crushed it.
Yeah.
And they were pioneering a sound. And then he loses his lead singer, drug addiction, the whole Seattle sound, Lane Staley, Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, everyone died on him. Yeah.
Sure. And
They're all
but
dead now.
he
Sorry.
Sorry, Rock.
you did
They're
not
all dead now.
you just did not dead now me. You did
I
not
sure
dead
did.
me.
I was waiting.
Yeah. High five, girlfriend.
That's
All
good.
right.
Pow, pow. Happy birthday. I love you. But yeah, but you have to, you literally, if you enjoy music, you have to sit back and go, fucking Dave Grohl did pretty fucking good for himself. Like he's right where he's supposed to be in the universe.
He writes a hell
And
of
he
a
did
song.
it. I mean, you see him sitting at dinners with like Sir Paul McCartney,
Yeah.
and like
Oh, yeah.
he's like king of rock and roll, damn near.
Sure.
He's like the who is, and dude's living a great life. So much
You're not
love.
wrong.
Good call,
You're not wrong.
good call, AC. All right,
Absolutely.
number six. Number six.
Number six. Moving along. You guys are gonna get this. I know this for sure. And if you have a feeling inside you, just blurt it out.
Oasis.
Um,
I
Oasis.
just don't want to be wrong.
Oasis. Is it Oasis?
You can't be wrong. Everyone, no one say anything but Sam. Ready?
No. No, we're not doing that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No.
Sam, this
Mm.
this is the band
Mhm.
that the singer died that made the Foo Fighters.
Oh, Nirvana.
Yeah!
Yay! I'm right.
Woo!
Well played.
Happy birthday. Dude never wanted to be a fucking star. He just
Right.
No.
wanted to make some music, and as soon as he got too hard, Courtney
Right.
kills him. I mean, he dies of a thing.
Yeah.
Mhm. Actually, Shotgun Candy.
Not exactly.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Shotgun
So,
something. Shotgun something.
amazing sound.
I do remember. I mean, I think I don't know. AC, you and I are the same age, just about. I think I was like 13 when I remember hearing Nirvana, you know, like for the first time. And like really, I was very sheltered in life. And Nirvana was not something I should really listen to. But I remember, you know, Smells Like Teen Spirit and everything coming out. And I'm like, this is great, you know?
In fact, yeah, you're right. You're totally right. In fact, I was like you. I had like the first tapes I had was like Onyx, like the hip hop group.
Right.
I was super into hip hop and all that shit, right?
Mhm.
So I remember getting the tape of Nirvana at the mall.
Like
Because
the
everybody had
single
it. The whole album.
or the
on
whole
tape.
actual album.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But it wouldn't work anymore because I went home and I changed my whole persona because of it. It was like
Right.
a big deal. And it's not number one for me.
No.
But it
was kind of a defining like moment in my life a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, this is something different, but not. I mean, I liked classic rock. I mean, I don't know if it was classic rock back then, but I liked hair, you know what I mean? But this was just something I was like, this is different, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Nirvana was one of those like, you know.
Yep. It was.
I wasn't the biggest fan, but I mean, I appreciated everything that they did.
It was essential for the time. It was
Yeah.
perfect for the time. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So next one. You know what? I'm not even gonna bring up anything. I'm gonna just say what I know about it. So this next
Green
band,
Day. Green
exactly.
Day.
You got it.
Whatever.
You know what? I'll just say things and you guess stuff, and then I'll bring the song. I think it's better that way.
Love it. Love it.
I did wear out the Dookie album. I'm just saying.
Oh, Dookie, what? Dookie was the shit. It's one of the first songs I ever learned how to play on the drums. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
So
I'll
this
stop
band.
interrupting.
No, please. So this band, another heroin addict frontman that lived this very sad life. He's passed on now. Gave us some of the best rock tunes of the 90s. The band still lives on, and hard to explain anymore. Let's see. Without giving it away, it was two brothers that are guitarists that started the band, and the guy had an iconic voice, and he was very missed at the end. He was very skinny, and it was all fucked up.
No idea. Let's just play.
No. Okay.
No.
Hold on.
Lincoln Park.
Hold on. There, 2000s, babe.
I know.
Late 90s.
Damn, that was. Nanya, you want to cry?
Yeah, I was gonna wait to put the thing on. You said, "Hold on." Do you know who it is?
I don't,
Okay,
and I
there we go.
should because I've been doing good at this quiz. But I'm.
Yeah, I mean,
missing this one.
you're this quiz was made for you, Nanya.
It was.
Oh.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah.
Temple Pilots, baby.
Great fucking band.
Great band.
Mhm.
Listen to it to this
This
day.
is one I know.
Yes. I love it. Not alienating the birthday girl is good.
No.
Mm-hmm. For tomorrow.
Another guy with a bunch of pain in his voice who like talked
Yeah.
about girls leaving him, and
Absolutely.
like you can't handle this, and like God, Sour Girl, one of my favorite songs of all time.
Yep.
I did get to see them in Miami in a festival, and I was very, very happy I did that.
You know what, AC? It's a little side note because I like side notes because I love live music and I've seen almost all these bands in concert. That was the only concert that I went to that I did not stand on my own 2 feet. And what I mean by that is I was about 30 feet off the stage, and about halfway through the show, the crowd was it was at West Fair, Dave and Sam. It was at West Fair again. I was out on the cement platform, and the crowd had smashed so far to the front of the stage, and the crowd itself had lost control of itself, meaning the crowd would start to tip to the right.
Wow.
And people couldn't, like, you were just leaning on the person next to you. the
You were
crowd
off the ground.
dictated where I was literally floating and not touching the ground. And I was going, oh, fuck, here we go. I was going to the right, going, oh, we're going to get crushed. And then all of a sudden I was like, and then we went back to the left. I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. And I wasn't even touching the ground. I was just laying on people. I was like, oh, God, no. Come back to the middle. I literally almost died at West Fair Amphitheater more than once. Not going to lie. I was sitting 5 feet off the stage on the metal rail, waiting for Kitty AC,
Oh my
the
God!
band Kitty, to come
All
on.
broken.
And at West Fair Amphitheater, which is outdoor amphitheater in the middle of the cornfields in Iowa, and I was sitting on the metal rail.
Oh,
And
it's the
it was-
best Midwestern concert venue you'd have. Joking. Sorry,
No,
I
it's
didn't mean to
great.
interrupt you, Jay.
It's the best. It was
pretty good.
the funnest place to see concerts I've ever been to. I've been there at least 30 times, and I've been shit faced and high and fucked up and had a blast every single fucking time I ever went there. So me and my buddy were super psyched because we were at the all day long. It was the River Festival.
Riverfest?
River.
Yeah.
89.7 the river was put and they were, and we had gotten there early. We got there for all day, but we were already fucked up, and we wanted to see the chick band Kitty play. We were like, fuck yeah. And
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
because we could. Because we could, right? Because we could. So we went down, and there's actual handrails, right, that go around the cement pad that would be the drop zone or the mosh pit area.
Mm-hmm.
We were sitting up on this handrail. We were about 8 feet off the fucking stage, and they were in between bands, and Kitty was getting ready to perform, and their fucking roadies were up on stage, and we're sitting there, and it starts raining, and we're like not giving up these rail seats, because when you're sitting up on the rail, you're overlooking the crowd. So short dudes like me can actually see the fucking concert, right? And fucking lightning hit the fucking corner of the stage, like 8 feet from me, literally hit the corner of the stage.
Jesus, I'm not moving.
Pieces of the stage were burning and like landed in the grass behind us. And we're like, what the fuck? It was just a giant blue light. It was like, kapow, kapow, like that. All of a sudden you're like, what the fuck just happened? You're looking around, you're like, that shit's on fire. That's not cool.
Don't you stop playing.
And that's the funny thing is. That's the funny thing is, 10 minutes later, the station director for the river, I forget her name, Sophia walks out on stage and goes, you know what? We're taking a break, everybody. It's going to be a free concert. We're going to open the gates. The show will start again in an hour.
That's
awesome.
I think you remember the story.
And we're like,
I think I remember you telling me this story.
So we fucking drive down into Council Bluffs. Great place. We drive down into Council Bluffs, and we're like, we get some Burger King, and then people at Burger King are like, oh man, they locked the gates, they fucking closed the show, and blah blah blah. I'm like, shit, no. And the whole fucking day was canceled. The only reason she said it's going to be a free concert, go get your friends, was to get people out of the fucking place. Like,
Genius, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Genius.
So it was a big trick?
Yeah.
It was a big trick.
But if she was yeah.
I would have burned that fucking place to the ground. Are you fucking kidding me?
But that's why Jesus is my co-pilot, because I was literally sitting next to lightning and it didn't hit me.
He's telling you to go
and
home.
if she was Lady Gaga had to go off the stage recently for a concert because of thunder, and she's like, I'm just so sorry I couldn't perform, and was like snotball crying. I mean, at least they I'm so sorry, I should have put it on the show, even though
I love the
heavens
term.
were
I love the
raining
term snotball crying. That's great.
Ugly crying.
I can just see bubbles. I can just see bubbles like boop boop.
Yeah, snot bubbles.
Yeah.
Because I told her my man.
I
And
want you
it's
to sing
like,
these
"Go to."
songs for everyone.
Hey, she said,
I paid a lot of money for seats.
but Kitty was gonna play. Kitty was gonna play.
I bought these tickets, and everybody was like in the audience, and we're going like this. Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Okay, enough of my side stories.
All right,
AC,
we got-
please get back to your
What
list.
do we know? I'm
Number
gonna keep it down. I'm gonna keep it down to
Number
10.
6. Number 6.
I'm gonna keep it at 10.
Whatever you want.
I'm gonna keep it at 10 because number one, the time, and number two, I realized that Summer might be a bit obscure. So,
Or they
next
might not
one-
be.
Here, this is your okay. Here's what Dave says on his top 10s. If you disagree, doesn't matter. It's my top 10. This is your top 10 or 13, whatever
Actually,
you want.
Specifically, what I say is, hey, you guys may have your own top 10, but mine's the one that's right. Is so.
Right.
You know.
So AC,
AC,
this
yours is the one
this
that's
is
right.
yours
True.
tonight.
Well, you know what? But
And
it's-
I'm
It's up to you.
okay.
We're fine
Well,
on time.
once again,
Kinda.
Well,
kinda.
It-
My
it-
phone's about
once
ready
again,
to
we're
die.
gonna do 10. We're gonna
Okay.
do 4 more.
That's up to
We're
you.
gonna
My
do-
phone's
we're gonna
about
do
ready to
4
die.
more.
So we're
then. 4 more
Next,
then.
the next song that we're gonna do, the next band that we're gonna do,
Okay.
is also. I'm narrowing it down so you can say a bunch of stuff. We're getting
Pearl
to the
Jam.
point where it's Pearl Jam.
What?
No way.
You got it. Literally got it. You
Dave.
literally got it before I got to explain anything about it.
Dave.
It's Pearl Jam,
Yay!
one of the greatest
Yay
grunge
me!
bands of all time.
Fucking love
I
Pearl
do
Jam.
love Pearl
Also-
Jam.
Also, one part of Mad Season, which is actually Alice in Chains and Pearl Jam together make a band called Mad
Yep.
Season,
Yep.
and
Mhm.
one of my favorite songs of all time. And Mother Love Bone, right, is also them. Together
Oh
as well.
man.
Who doesn't know? I mean, 1992. What were you doing right now?
I was
Smoking
turning
weed.
13.
Smoking weed, trying to finger fuck somebody. Yeah, hell yeah.
Smoking,
I was turning
weed.
13.
Smoking lots of weed.
Smoking lots of weed.
I was not
looking for-
smoking any weed.
trying to find someone to put these grubby fingers in. You know what I'm saying?
I was smoking all the weed that Sam could not find.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
let's
why
be
she
real.
couldn't find it
You're
because
way
I was
older than I
smoking it
am.
all. Way
Damn, she said
older.
you're way older than I am. Damn, dog.
Way older.
Okay, so I'm 43 almost.
Mm,
You are 50,
one.
almost 52.
51.
She put you on blast, bro.
Almost 52.
She
So
put you on mad
And
blast
you're,
here.
and you're almost 44. Which point, girlfriend?
I'm almost 43. I turn 43 tomorrow.
I'm
And
the
you're
one that's-
almost
Happy birthday
44.
again.
Almost
No,
is only
not yet.
almost.
Ah,
I'm the one that's 44 in January. Come on down to Vegas and do this to me.
I'm just saying.
I agree. Totally agree.
I agree. Let's find a driveway
Come on.
somewhere.
So I absolutely love the fact that you have Pearl Jam in there. I love the fact that you brought up Mother Love Bone, Andy Wood,
Yep.
Screaming Trees.
Oh,
Um,
oh, he's gone again. God, we're just
Gee, he
bonding.
was like literally in the middle of
Son of a
singing.
bitch. And we're having a bromance going on.
You did.
Yeah. We were singing to him and shit. So you liked Pearl Jam at one point?
I
Were you
love
like-
Pearl Jam.
You
Yeah.
love Pearl Jam.
I
Okay,
do
cool.
actually like Pearl Jam.
Do you know any songs from theirs before I ask you their favorite song?
Jeremy Spoken is
Jeremy.
Is that yeah?
Mine too.
Yeah. I
Either
love
that or I
that.
was gonna play I also like
Isn't
Black.
Better Man.
Yeah.
Is that
absolutely.
Pearl Jam? Yeah.
Can't find a better man.
Better Man. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
that's not like my
I
favorite.
really-
but
I
I
really
know.
like
I
Black.
know that's their song.
You're doing great. You're fantastic. Fuck
Way
yeah.
better than I was doing before. No, I do
Well,
like Pearl Jam.
Yeah. Welcome back. So yeah, Mother Love Bone, Nunya. We got right, and then Mad Season, which
I actually am muted. I actually also have a. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, great. Wish list.
A wish list.
No, wish list. The song Wish List from Pearl Jam.
Oh.
It's fucking amazing. Wish list. I wish I was a. That one. Yeah.
that is a.
Great song.
It was so different, like the monotone kind of thing he did
Mhm.
was awesome. Was awesome, but the song is super poignant. Yep. And I'm
Okay.
more of a. I love those people, but I'm more of a kind of a heavier like Rage and Deftones and
Yeah, I
things
get
like
you.
that. But they were great. They were absolutely great.
I do
And
like
they're
Pearl Jam.
revolutionary because the album 10 came out and it changed everything.
Mm-hmm.
Much like Smells Like Teen Spirit
Right. Very, very similar.
in the scope of like what it did for rock.
I agree.
Yep.
I do.
Hey, he's back. Hey, he's back. Can you hear us?
I know. I can. And I apologize because for the
It's all good.
third or fourth time, all of a sudden I just lose contact with the world. Here's the worst part.
Fine, we're still here waiting for you. I'll
Cataclysm.
be right here waiting for you.
Here's the worst part. Restream, when they apologize for me losing contact with the world, you know what it says? It says, aw, A-W-W-W-W. Aw, hold on. It says, aw, snap. And I'm like, what am I hanging out with? Am I hanging out with my 12-year-old cousin? Who says aw, snap? It says aw,
Oh, snap, son.
aw,
You done fucked up.
snap. Aw, snap. You lost your connection. Retry? And I'm like, retry?
Absolutely, I will. Yeah.
Fucking
Retry.
man.
Either that or I'm going to
Tell me
kick you in the dick. Either that or I'm going to kick you in the dick real quick. And then as soon as I connect, it goes, oh, snap. You
Oh,
lost
snap.
again. And I'm
My
like,
bad.
yeah. I'm like, bitches, I'm on a fucking 90s fucking game show right now. You
Right
cannot
now,
kick me
motherfucker.
out.
'Cause I know
Yeah.
that shit.
I mean, you were like
Nope,
mid-sentence and it was like,
You were saying
I know,
Mother Love
'cause
Bone.
I was on the Andy Wood, Mother Love the Bone, Screaming Trees. I got deep into that fucking Seattle sound when it came out.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah, it was so
literally
different.
loved it.
Yep. Well, keep it there. Keep your mind locked to that. Sam, also you. This band was also talked about earlier in one of the times that people were just blurting shit out.
Soundgarden.
It's Soundgarden.
Joke. No way. You're a liar.
It's got to be. Chris Cornell is one of the most amazing vocalists ever. So he's got to be up. He's got to be in the top 5.
You're winning, by the way. You're winning now, Sam.
Am I? Sweet.
No,
Definitely.
she's not.
I have
Totally
to
not.
win. I have to win.
Shut up, guys. She has to win. But yeah, I mean, one of the weirdest fucking videos I've ever seen in my life with the big eyes. Fucked you up.
I love this video.
When I
So
used to
creepy.
work at Sears in like the juniors department, this would like play like on a repeat, like with other shit, and it was just it was kind of freaky. It was.
That's weird. When I used to try on clothes at Sears in the juniors department, this used to play on repeat all the time.
No,
used to
it was
ask you
like
for help?
every day. I heard it like 10 times a day.
So did I. That's weird. Totally weird.
Yeah.
I think
You
around
were
that
just-
time I was working at Structure, that place that Express,
Yeah.
Turnstile Express.
Yeah.
Before that was called
Yep.
Structure.
Mhm.
Saying, well, bro, blew my mind right now.
Won't come.
Another tragic death. That one I'm not so sure about because he wasn't a heroin addict and he was actually doing some good along with Chester Bedingfield, who like they died around the same time. So
Yeah.
It was
from
nefarious.
Linkin Park. Yeah, it is curious. If I had a
it's curious.
conspiratorial mind, I would say that someone did that to him.
Right.
It's curious, but he was also, as far as I understand it, addicted to like pills. Might not have been heroin, but he was into pills. So you never know when you get pills and alcohol and stuff mixed up.
Truth.
I don't know. Yeah.
To answer Daniel DeMar's, AC, are you wearing pants? I am not wearing pants. And I won't
Yeah, my boy. My boy. My boy.
peel them off as soon as I got home.
I
That's
mean,
it. So
who needs to? I don't think
Hold
any of
on
us
now,
are.
buddy.
Right?
I was about to say, anybody else? Okay.
Nope. I see.
Let me show you.
Hey, that's why we can't see Dave right now.
Yeah, he's totally double ducking it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, girl, get it, girl. It's your birthday. Get it, girl. It's your birthday.
So that was number 8, correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we got 2 more to go, and these 2. Gosh, I hope. Well, you guys know what number 1 is because you already interviewed me, but number 2 is going to be the most crucial one.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
This is a British band.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That completely changed their sound in the year 2000. In the year 2000, it was the perfect marriage of rock music and electronic music, and it came together in a perfect marriage where we thought that those 2 things couldn't coexist, but it did. Not in the same way that like the Spawn album, when the Spawn movie came out, and then like it was like Incubus and DJ Grey Boy together doing a song. This is different. This is a very talented, obviously, singer and songwriter, along with his guitarist, who now does compositions for movies, and he composed the music for There Will Be Blood.
Fuck, I should know this.
He did the score for There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis.
I feel like I know this. I actually know this. I just can't think of it. I'll just throw something out
I
there.
should too, but I don't. So
let's just throw Oasis. Let's throw Oasis out there. So,
it is not Oasis.
Okay. It's definitely not Oasis.
Okay, level 2. He's extremely ugly and he has weird eyes.
that could be anyone, AC. Anyone.
I'm talking about really ugly.
It's Dave.
Like fugly?
Dave.
Like fugly.
It's Dave. Dave playing Rock Band.
Like I wouldn't fuck him with your
playing
dick.
Rock Band.
I wouldn't fuck him with your dick, man.
Fuck him with my dick. Or his dick. We smart laughed.
Yeah, we got that one.
Jesus Christ.
With my dick. Oh, let's go ahead and share what it is. I know you guys are dying to know.
I am dying to know. Bated breath here.
I'll know it. Oh yeah, Creep.
Oh
Creep.
yeah, duh.
Radiohead. Yeah.
Jeez, I feel like I should have known this.
We're doing it
Great
together.
tune though.
We're doing it together.
It is a good
So happy
tune.
to be here with you guys. And then
Great
2000, in the year 2000, they did an album called Kid A, and Kid A changed everything because it was an album that, like I said, perfectly married like the experimentation of using these huge walls of sound that these people learn how to use themselves, almost like a switchboard operator, but they made sounds. And they made an album from that, yeah. And that's the year 2000. If nobody's heard Kid A, they should go have a drink and hear that. That's one of the most brilliant albums ever made.
I'll have to look
But
at
see his weird eyes?
They're creepy.
They've gotten more.
See what I did there?
They're more apart now. They're more apart, even more so now.
Yeah, stay tuned, Sam. It gets weirder. It gets weird.
Oh my God, it does.
I am too much my husband now. I mean, I'm like, see what I did there?
See what I did there? Anyway, here's a call from May. Yeah. You're gonna start running the fucking switchboard.
It might be Betty. It might be Betty. It might be
Real
Betty.
quick, can we save the last one? Only because my daughter just got home and Dave's helping her up the stairs with her crutches. So
of course, that's more important than this for sure.
that little shit should learn how to fucking walk again.
Yeah, come on, get your shit together, Alex.
Yeah, I know. I mean, she knows. She's actually doing a really good job. It's been really cold here. It's like 18 degrees outside.
Oh,
right
it's gonna
now.
be hard to get around.
It's-
And when you're hurt, it hurts you. Yeah.
So I left for work this morning. I had taken a shower. My hair was wet. I was like, I don't fucking have time to dry this. And my hair froze. And I'm like, yeah, it literally froze. I'm like, in the car, I'm like, this is not good. This is not good.
So bad for you.
AC,
It was
AC,
bad.
I can just see her being like a Lego character, right? And you just pull the hair off, like the whole thing. Just,
Well, I
just
was
pop it
afraid
off
if
and
like
put a new one on.
if I did like this, it was gonna totally break off, and I'd give myself a haircut because of the cold. So I was like, nope, we're gonna just not touch my hair right now.
It would
It
do
was-
that. It would break off.
It was frozen like ice
Wow.
in my hair.
AC,
So
AC. How do you think I ended up with this right here, bro?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
happened.
Omaha was hard on you.
I left for work with wet hair one day.
Right.
You're like Wayne Newton.
Popped it off, and it never went back on. Literally.
It,
You want to
it
go
was
back to Omaha?
it's been so cold.
This
This
was
has been a-
Fairbanks, Alaska. This was
Ah.
1994.
And he was stationed in
Fairbanks,
Alaska.
Alaska.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
In the middle of Alaska, not just Alaska, the middle of Alaska.
Good lord.
My fun fact: my great grandfather founded the first Piggly Wiggly in Anchorage, Alaska.
That's
Made
amazing.
millions. I don't have any of that because.
I was about to say.
But yeah, they opened the first Piggly Wiggly in Anchorage. Fun
I
fact.
did
weird.
not know that.
Yeah,
I did not
yeah.
know that. As close as we are, I did not know that.
I
I'm
know.
surprised that never came up in drinking and talking.
I know.
Hey,
I
fun
have an
fact,
Alaska-
Nanya. Guess what?
I have an Alaska connection too.
All right.
You never brought
I'm
that
just
up.
not an Eskimo cousin.
You've never brought that up. Well, well, we were
Yeah.
almost wiener cousins. We were
I
almost
know.
wiener cousins.
What the fuck is a
Um,
wiener cousin?
It's an Eskimo brother.
No, it's when you and your buddy both
Screw the same
share the same-
person.
Oh.
share the same
Vagina.
female. Yeah,
Oh, I see.
The same vagina.
Okay.
you become a wiener cousin with somebody when you have both explored the same landscape, so to speak.
It's beautifully put.
Your wiener went down
Thank
the
you.
same hole.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
right. That was.
Thanks, Sam.
Wow. My God.
You're welcome.
Well done.
You're
Ah.
welcome.
It's the explanation we all deserved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
It's true.
Yeah.
So.
And Dave
man.
and I are not wiener cousins.
Good.
We've been
Thank
through the books.
God.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It's making me think of all the people I'm cousins with.
cousins or wiener
I'll call you
cousins.
guys. Jesus Christ. Got a couple. We got a couple.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man. So are you having fun on your birthday? Was this a good show?
It has been. It's been one of my favorites, actually.
Laugh my ass off.
I have too. This is just really great. I love that you guys humor me and let me do this show every year. Okay, so next year we're doing another one. You know,
Deal.
it's gonna be an annual thing. You know, Dave and Nanya, we got to figure out some crazy fucking questions for them next year.
Yeah, it was like really heartfelt. Like, how did you guys like? How do you love each other? Tell me how you love.
I want to go on the
No.
obscure, you know.
Don't actually question us on the wiener cousins thing, because
He's got a different
Don't.
response.
just don't do it.
Don't?
Don't. Nah,
Tell me not to now, so I think I have to.
Done fucked up. Done fucked up.
No. I don't know. It's kind of funny. I mean, we had touched on this last year that not only have James and Dave had
Mhm.
this life where they worked together, they were hanging out and whatever, but Nanya and I had kind of didn't know each other, but had people that we knew.
Very true.
There is very much a good chance that I could have met Nanya well before I met Dave, because
Mhm.
he
Yep.
had worked with my ex, and
Totally did.
Wow.
Totally
Yeah.
did.
he had worked with my ex, and my yeah.
But we didn't know it. We didn't know it at the time.
No, we didn't know it. Like when we first met, we were talking. I'm like, oh yeah, I dated this dude and blah blah blah. And he's like, no way, this guy, same name as Nanya. That's not saying
Mhm.
anything, right?
Mhm.
Same name as Nanya, and he's like, you know him? I worked with him, and I was like, how the fuck did we never meet? Our paths had
Right.
crossed well before I met Dave and Nanya, and I can't believe we
I know.
didn't meet before. For real.
Very, very small world, because
Yeah.
I remember Sam and I having this conversation, and I was like, oh, you mean this dude who worked at the same place I did? And she's like, yeah. And I go, used to drive a beat up ass Jeep with show me your tits on the side. And he's like, and Sam's like, yeah. I'm like, same dude that shot people in fucking Walgreens. She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I got drunk with that dude. I got drunk with that dude at the golf course while we were playing golf. And he was, dude was a piece of work.
However,
dude was a piece of work.
Yes. And I think that dude and I were dating when that happened, but you know what I mean? But AC,
Absolutely.
I told you about the dude.
Yep.
Yeah. So Dave's back. Let's do.
I am. Hi. So
Hi, Dave.
Get all that, Dave. Anyway,
Alex is
Wait,
home and
she's good now.
Is she okay?
Ish.
She's okay. She
Her knee hurts a
put
bunch.
some weight on her knee and twisted it weird, and it's hurting her. And so I was getting some ice and trying.
Dave
to
was
take
being
care.
such a good stepdad.
What I missed? Where we at?
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
we were
we're done.
number
We're waiting.
one.
Yeah, waiting for you to do number one. You guys can go
Yeah.
ahead and say that my favorite band is
Tool.
and we're gonna play.
No, we know you.
I know. You knew it.
I love
Number
it.
2 was more important than 1, honestly. But you do know me very well, and yeah, this
Oh, hold on.
shit
I gotta
changed my
click the
life.
button.
I won't go into detail about why I love them and all that stuff, but they were. I feel if there's a driveway, and imagine Tool is my Nunya, and their CDs in the driveway.
Yeah, man.
I feel like
I get
if
it.
there's a driveway and we're all in it, you're gonna tell us why this is a big thing for you.
Oh no, it's
Right?
huge. Yeah, if there's oh my god, if there was a driveway, absolutely. Yeah, you imagine how many podcasts we're gonna do from a driveway.
We need to.
So many, and it's gonna be called From the Driveway.
It has to be. And yeah.
I thought it would be called From the Tool Bag.
No, still on the money. Still on the money. I almost wore a Tool shirt, and I was like, Come on.
I'm surprised you didn't.
Oh well, I wanted to go Game of Thrones on you.
I love it.
House stock. So, obviously, some of the best images you're gonna ever see if you are this minded, which is what the actual guitarist does all the. He's a very famous stop motion animator, and he does special effects for movies like The Blob and things like that.
Yep.
So he came already with that music, that the effects thing. So he's like, you know what? I'll make all our videos. They're obscure and weird and dark, and I love them.
Totally.
The music obviously is the best. What's your experience with Tool, Nunya?
I saw them once live, and before I saw them live, my ex-wife, who was a bigger Tool fan than I was at the
Oh,
time.
I'm sorry for doing that.
No.
Bring all that shit up. I hate Tool.
No. It's just a side note to the whole
No.
story. She told me, she's like, I know you've been to 1,000 concerts. She's like, this is not going to be like a normal concert because Maynard hates being in the fucking limelight. He's probably going to stand off to the side of the stage, like in the shadows, and fucking rock from back there. She's like, it's not going to be like what you're expecting. Because every band I've ever seen is like up front trying to like crowd hype stuff.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Right.
Yes. And the night we had tickets, I got fucking shit faced, not gonna lie.
Nice.
Because that never happens. I got shit faced and was so fucking hungover. I went to the show and was like, I was almost like regretting being there. I was like, I had the weird sweats, and I was like, this is not.
Been there.
I was like, this is not a great spot for me right now. I'm like, fine, I'll hang out, right? And they started jamming. And I was like, fucking, this is great. And she was exactly right. She literally called it because he was to the right. If you're looking down on the stage, he was to the left of center. Or if you're on stage, he's to the right of center. And he was actually tucked back, like right off the edge of the stage. He did the whole fucking show from there. And I was like, and here's the thing. They sounded fucking amazing. Literally sounded amazing. I was already a fan of the music. I just didn't know what to expect live. And she
visuals.
she called it. She was like, like, this is not what you're expecting. Like,
Yeah.
they're going to come out, they're going to throw down. It's not going to be like the other concerts you've seen.
And then he's gone.
Yep. It's not going to
He's-
be like
Oh,
Wah,
snap.
wah,
Oh, snap. We're
wah.
sorry.
it happens.
God damn
Guys,
it.
my phone's actually going to die also. and-
Oh my gosh. Okay, we
wrapping
need
it
to
up.
get him back
Well-
just real quick, but
No, I know, but if it dies, here's what I want to say first, in case it's going to die.
here we go.
Here's what I want to say first is, guys, thank you so much for having me on my show.
I was going to thank you personally for you being on your own show. How does it feel?
It's yeah, it actually is fun. It's a lot of fun doing this. And sorry, Nanya, we finished your sentence for you.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, we probably should wrap it up, but
What we said was, oh,
Re-
shucks.
Restream said, "Oh snap!" I was like, "Fuck, fuck off
you.
again, fuck off again." Restream. That's the
Alright.
fourth time you've kicked me out.
here
Let's
are
do
my
it.
closing words. I love you all.
Me
All
too.
you three boys that are in here, and I'm going to call you boys. Thank you for humoring me and being on my birthday show. And AC, thank you so much for hosting with me. You're a wonderful guest host. I mean, you played along with everything. I loved it. Dave and Nanya, you know I love you fuckers. You're the best.
love
You're
you
my
too.
favorite people. And seriously, way to make a girl feel great. So thank you so much.
We love you too. Anything, yeah. Just to see that smile. That's all we want to see.
Yeah.
Ah,
Absolutely.
Now get your ass
I
over
know.
here to Las Vegas so we can fucking hang out in the fucking driveway. Come on.
yes,
Do it.
absolutely. We're gonna fucking hang out in the driveway and
Fuck yeah.
get into have shenanigans ensue.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Beers and shit.
Yes.
And for
I
the
wanna
record,
say-
for the
Go ahead.
record, if there's any town that is always great weather for a driveway party, it's Vegas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because even in the summer, as soon as the
Yeah,
sun
shit.
goes down,
Yeah.
you're golden. You're golden.
Yeah.
You can hang out there all night. 349 days of the year. It's not even gonna rain. Like, yeah, you're like, ooh, it's a bit windy. I'm not sure what to do with myself.
Let's have a beer.
And then you're like, yeah, you're like, oh shit. Yeah, ooh, it's windy. Sorry, it's windy.
I'm just telling you. Just planting those seeds. We're just sprinkling some
No, I get you.
knowledge
Okay.
dust. Some thinking dust.
Well,
Just
I
saying.
want to say, sweetheart, I love you
Yeah,
and
I love
happy
you.
birthday.
Thanks.
And
Not quite there yet, but
almost.
yes.
but happy
This
birthday.
is the birthday episode, so
Exactly. And lastly, farts are funny. I
it's
mean,
the same laugh. I laugh at
Yeah.
farts.
Farts are pretty fucking funny.
They
Oh,
are
That one
fucking-
sounds wet though.
it's
Like,
yeah.
I'm not
It
gonna
does, ew.
It's like
let
a
Dave
shark.
sit on my lap.
A-
I'm not
a
gonna let
shark
Dave sit on my
taking-
lap till he takes a shower. Literally.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
all right. I love you fuckers too.
All right.
I'll let you-
Shall we end this shit?
I'll let you guys do this.
Dave,
Yes.
put out some outro music.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got that, don't we?
hmm
Oh my.
No. It's in the Bible.
That's not it.
Peace.
How about this one? How about this one?
Yes.
There's your outro music.
I don't have my skates on, bitch. I don't have my skates on.
Get your motherfucking
God.
skates.
Come here.
God
All
Nanya.
right. I love you. I love you guys.
Happy
See you
birthday.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Happy
allowing me to
birthday,
see this video.
Sam. Thank you, AC.